You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little, get that wine in your system, fill your glass a little. Expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. They addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house and in your job parking lot before you clocking. They don't wanna miss a second of this HT content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn you back and tell you sorry, try again, Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Hey, happy Friday. What's up, everybody? What's up? Welcome to the hood table one more again. Let me set my little drink down. Pull my little side table over. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the hood table for Friday Night Live. It's actually Black Friday, so I titled it Black Friday Night Live. Everybody, make sure you please hit the like button and share the video and subscribe to the hood table if you're not already subscribed. And also follow us on IG, Facebook, Twitter, thehoodtable.com, where you could click on the store link to get your The Hood Table merchandise, and also sign up for our monthly newsletters that I send out every month. Usually at the first of the month, usually. But anyway, yes, welcome back to the hood table. It is Friday. I hope everybody had a wonderful, blessed, and safe holiday. You said I ain't black though. What? What you mean? Hold up. What you mean you ain't black though? Now, as far back as I can remember, I do believe you are a brother. You are a brother. Let me go ahead and drop the link, y'all. Hey, Isha. Hey, boo. Here's the link, y'all. Here's the link. Y'all know how it goes. Friday Night Live is no hold bars. No topics off limit. Friday nights, no hold bars, no topics off limit. That's what Friday Night Live is on the YouTube channel of the Hood Table. So if you want to jump on the link with me, feel free to discuss some topics with us. Just chit chat, shoot the breeze, shoot the shits, or introduce us to some topics that you want to discuss. discuss. Sorry. Let me see. Click this link to jump on the screen with me. Okay. Let me copy and paste it over on Facebook. For those who are watching us on Facebook, let me put the link on here. Okay. Here we go. Hey, Steve. Steve said, hello, hope you had a great Thanksgiving. I did. Thank you so much. I hope you did too. Steve said we are actually brown. Curtis, brother, son, father, mentor, educator, friend, and chocolate man of many colors. Yes, I know. Because I am a beautiful caramel mocha. Okay? Caramel mocha. That is I. So yes, we do come in all different colors and shades and hues and hair textures and all that. That's what makes Black people so wonderful. That's not the only thing, but that is one of the things that make us so very wonderful. We come in so many different shades of beautiful brown. So yes, you are right. Let me drop the link also over here in our The Hood Table Facebook group. Anybody who wants to join our The Hood Table Facebook group, feel free. Feel free. We only got about, I don't know, like 400 people over there. But yeah, if you want, you can join our The Hood Table Facebook group. Just look it up on Facebook. But yeah, this is the link right here. So if you want to jump up on the stream and chit chat with me, hit the link right here and we can discuss any topic you want, or we can just, sit up here and just talk and entertain the peoples. One of the there is a topic that I did want to discuss, and I'm totally like in my feelings about this. Like, and I'm sure you guys have probably heard of the story, but let me pull up my other window here because I do want to hold on. I want to pull up this link for those of you who have not, heard of the story. But okay, let me pull up my other link because I saved 2 links. Hey, cousin Sheree, how you doing? Congrats again on your YouTube channel. Matter of fact, hold on. Okay. All right. Now, I've been so busy. Normally, y'all know when we my cousin Sheree says she subscribed to both of my YouTube channels. Thanks for subscribing to mine and putting me up on game. You welcome, boo. You welcome, fam bam. Anytime. That's what family is for. But yeah, so if anybody wants to jump on the live stream with me, feel free. There is a topic that I'm very, very agitated with that I wanted to bring to the hood table tonight. Y'all, again, it is Friday Night Live, no topics off limit, no holds barred. So we can basically discuss anything from the hood to the White House, whatever. So, but the one particular topic that I wanted to discuss with you guys, let me make sure I'm on the right. Okay, yep, I'm on the right screen. Okay, there was a mother of 5, a Black mother of 5, and I'm gonna share the screen right now so y'all can see. A Black mother of 5 kids. The youngest child, I believe, was 4 weeks old, who was murdered Monday in Iowa at a Chuck E. Cheese. I didn't even know Chuck E. Cheese was still open, but that's neither here nor there. But honestly, I'm just saying I didn't know that Chuck E. Cheese was still open. So let's check this story out, y'all. Okay. They were at Chuck E. Cheese. And the mother of 5, a Black woman, Black mother of 5, she was at Chuck E. Cheese with her kids. Hold on. I'm trying to make it a little bit bigger for you guys. She was at Chuck E. Cheese with her kids this week on Monday. And she was killed over a card game, a card argument. Now, I don't know how many of you guys have ever been to Chuck E. Cheese, how many of you guys have ever taken your kids there or went to a party there, attended somebody else's party. But the lady, let's go to the top. Okay, it says a mother of 5 has been shot and killed during an argument inside Chuck E. Cheese restaurant in Davenport, Iowa. Now I'm gonna get to the video in a minute here. Her name was Eloise or Eloise. I might be mispronouncing it. I'm sorry. I don't mean to, but I think it's Eloise Chairs, 29 years old. She was found unresponsive by officers just after 7:30 p.m. on Sunday. This was Sunday, this past Sunday in Davenport, Iowa. Davenport, Iowa, I believe is about I want to say 4 hours from where I am in Omaha. Davenport's police, they responded to a report of shot fire inside the restaurant on 903 East Kimberly Road, according to a news release from the force. Upon arrival, officers located an unresponsive female. After initial medical attention was provided on scene, the victim was transported to Genesis East, where she was pronounced dead. The lady who shot her, this is mother on mother crime. The lady who shot her, 24-year-old Trishonda M. Pulliam, was arrested the following day, on Monday, and charged with first-degree murder. Pulliam reportedly shot chairs multiple times inside the Chuck E. Cheese Kitty restaurant while children and families were present before fleeing the scene. So she shot the lady over an argument over some cards for the games, because the lady who was killed, she had accused another child of stealing her child's cards. So chairs had been involved in an argument with the mother after her son's card game was taken by another child. Her family told the news. The other mother's friend, identified as Pulliam, allegedly took out a gun and shot chairs in the shoulder, hitting a major artery. Now catch that. Two mothers were having a dispute. One mother, the mother of 5, accused another child of taking her son's card to a card game. She accused that, and she told the other mother. But that mother didn't shoot her. The mother's homegirl, the mother's sidekick, took out her gun and shot the mother of 5 in the shoulder. And you know, up in this area, there's major arteries here. There's major arteries. So, of course, you know, that's where people get slashed in the throat and the neck. You bleed out in a minute. If you're that lucky, you get like a minute. She hit a major artery. She bled out really, really quickly. Now, Chair's sister, Christina Chairs, her children, they said her children witnessed their mother's shooting. So you up in this Chuck E. Cheese restaurant. Chuck E. Cheese, first of all, I was talking to my homegirl today, my homegirl Sam. Some of y'all probably remember Sam. She used to do live shows with me like a year or so ago. But my homegirl Sam came over today, and we was just chit-chat, chopping it up, catching up. You know, we haven't seen each other in a minute. And we was talking about this story. And I was like, I have a strap for protection. I have a concealed weapon license, so I can carry and all that. Hide it under my seat. I can hide it under my clothes. I can put it in my purse. I can go wherever I want with my gun because I have the right and I have the papers. I have the badge, the ID in my purse. But I would never take a gun up into a kitty joint. Like, first of all, who does that? Who takes a gun into a kitty joint? Chuck E. Cheese, where there's a whole bunch of kids running around. Like, a whole bunch of kids. I mean, usually toddlers. Like, that's a place for mainly toddlers. Like, you know, 5 and under, 6 and under. I mean, that part I first of all cannot believe. If you're going into a kitty joint to kick it with some kitties, to party with some kiddos, you shouldn't bring your gun up in there. First of all, she should have left her gun out in the car, locked up in the trunk, you know, somewhere very far away from children. I mean, guns should be around no kids, period. Period. Even if you got a gun at home, like I do, I keep my gun safely locked up. Safely locked up. So, what on earth gave this woman the audacity to bring a loaded firearm up into Chuck E. Cheese? This is not setting right with me at all. And then you shoot the other woman because they were arguing over her child's game card that was stolen by another woman. I mean, another child. Does that make sense? I mean, that makes no sense to me. I wish I could really talk to this woman. I absolutely have to think. I have to think that she's crazy. Crazy. That's just crazy. Like, okay, if you outside and your kid get into it with another kid, like say he stole a basketball or a child stole the other child's jump rope or frisbee or bike or something like that, man, is you gonna go out there with your gun on a little kid and shoot their parent because the other parent's kid stole something? That's crazy. I done told this story before. My oldest son, who's now 23, um, when he was probably, I don't know, 8, somewhere around there, he was riding his brand new bike. Brand new bike. And somebody stole his brand new bike. Some boy came walking through the neighborhood, and I don't even know if he knew the boy or if it was his friend. I don't even know. I think they went to school together or something. But the boy asked could he jump on my son's bike. And I had already told my son before, don't let nobody ride your bike. Don't let nobody ride your bike unless it's your sisters or your brothers, your cousins. But I don't know. He felt comfortable letting this boy ride his bike. The boy jumped on the bike and rode off. He rode off into the wind and never returned. Now my son comes in the house and he's with his little brother and his stepsister. And he's up there all upset. Talking about somebody stole his bike. I'm like, okay, let's go find the bike. I didn't take any weapons. I didn't take a gun. I didn't take a knife. I didn't take a rock. I didn't take nothing. But we're going to go find your bike. So I jumped in the car, loaded the kids up. We rolling around the neighborhood looking for the bike. We roll up on a family on the next block, and we saw the little boy sitting on his bike in a driveway. And surrounded by him was a whole bunch of other kids and grown-ups. They was like kicking it. I don't know what was going on. I can't remember, but they was kicking it. I remember a lot of grown-ups, kids, they was kicking it. I got out the car, left the kids inside. I got out the car. I walked all the way up into the driveway, walked right up to the little boy, and I said, why are you stealing my son's bike? And he's just sitting there looking crazy. Now, the craziest part is nobody in that household said anything to him, most likely, because he was sitting there comfortable on that bike as if they bought it for him. And so I'm thinking somebody gonna say something to me like, who this man's walking up in here talking about he done stole a bike or something. I was like, excuse me, please get off the bike. He gets off the bike, looking around like, I don't know, I guess he was thinking he might get in trouble or somebody would say something. I don't know. I just took the bike and I told my son to get out the car. I told him ride the bike home, and I followed him home on the bike. No weapons, no nothing. But I mean, it was my son's bike. If they wouldn't have gave it back, I would have just sat there and called the cops. I got the receipt. I just bought the bike. The boy stole the bike. But I'm just saying, kids steal stuff all the time. She shot a woman in Chuck E. Cheese because the other child stole another child. I don't get this. Hey, Tony Dimples, how you doing? You said you just wanted to come by and say hello and happy Thanksgiving. Thank you so much. Everybody, make sure you like the video, share the video, heart the video if you're on Facebook. And if you're on Facebook watching, make sure you also subscribe to the Hood Table on YouTube. DAHOOD Table, the Hood Table. But yeah, and Curtis said crime and violence happens everywhere. It really does. It really does. Let me continue reading this story, y'all. I'm going to continue reading this story. Okay, so Polian, the lady who did the shooting, the murder, she's in custody still and is being held in the Rock Island County Jail in Davenport, Iowa, without bail, court records show. Here's a picture of her. Let's see if y'all can get a. Hold on, let me scroll down. Okay, where'd she go? Did I lose her? Okay, hold up, back. Okay, here we go. This is her. Can y'all see her okay? This is her. This is the lady who shot another lady at a Chuck E. Cheese. I still can't get past the Chuck E. Cheese. Back in the day, we used to say Chuck E. Cheese, please. I don't know if y'all remember, but yeah, you do some commercials on Chuck E. Cheese. They don't do Chuck E. Cheese commercials anymore. But this is her. This is the lady who shot a mother of 5 kids at Chuck E. Cheese because one kid stole something from another kid, and the two mothers was arguing. And a lady on the sideline who didn't have nothing to do with it, shot the mother of 5. And she's now in jail right now, and there's no bail. There's no bail. As it should be. It shouldn't be any bail. Shoot. Now, it says, Chairs, the mother of 5. Let me make it big again. I'm trying to make it as big as I can, y'all. You know, these websites, they be having other stuff, other ads and stuff roaming around. So, okay. It says Chairs was a mother of 5 with her youngest only 4 weeks old. The lady had 4 older kids and she just had a 4-week-old baby. The lady who was murdered, she had 4 boys. And her family says she was so happy and ecstatic that she finally got her girl. She had a 4-week-old girl, 4-week-old little baby girl. Her family told KWQC she loved her children, nieces, nephews, and was the kind of person who always wanted to help others. The investigation is ongoing. Newsweek reached out to the Davenport Police Department, and they found out the shooting is part of a spat or part of an argument or violence incident that happened to occur at a popular fast food restaurant throughout the country during the CB19. So, anyway, let me go to let me share another screen because another screen has is this the one? I think this is the video right here. Okay, let me share another screen because I want y'all to see the actual video. Okay.
Kids and parents rushed outside the Davenport Chuck E. Cheese Sunday night. Police say a shooting inside claimed the life of 29-year-old Eloise Chairs. Her family telling News 8, Eloise was a mother of 5, including a 4-week-old infant. According to her family, Eloise got into an argument with another mother at Chuck E. Cheese over their children's game cards. And that's when they say another woman pulled a gun. Police later arresting 24-year-old Treshonda Paulian.
What about the kids? I mean, that's immediately we felt for the kids that were here, you know, for whatever reasons they were here, and that those sounds of shots, gunshots, that those sounds will live on with those kids for the rest of their lives.
On Monday morning, the group Davenport Bearing Witness gathered outside the Chuck E. Cheese for a vigil on gun violence.
None of us knew anyone involved, but as a member of this community, we feel called to step up and to reach out and put our arms around everyone involved in this shooting last night.
I mean, these things have effects that stay with us, you know.
And now, the Davenport Chuck E. Cheese remains closed, and the family and community mourn the loss of a young mother.
Ain't that just crazy? If that is not the craziest shit I didn't see, okay, 2020 just has been full of so much, like so much, so many up and downs, so many deaths, so many murders, so many police brutality, incidents, I mean, CB19, people getting sick, friend after friend after friend of mine's getting sick from the CB19, and a lot of other people know getting sick or dying from CB19. But this right here, this right here, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I could never. I don't understand it. Again, as far as the Chuck E. Cheese place, it don't even matter if it was a kiddie place. It don't matter if the kids was outside in the neighborhood. It should never come to the point where two kids are arguing over something petty because one kid took something from another kid. No matter how big and small it was, like I just told y'all the story of the little boy who stole my son's bike when he was 8. It should never get to the point where two adults are arguing and one of them pull out a gun and shoot the other person in front of children. It was a lot of kids in that Chuck E. Cheese. The mother of 5, her kids was in that Chuck E. Cheese. The other mother, the child who allegedly stole the card from the mother who died from her son, her kids was in Chuck E. Cheese. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I like I said, I don't know. She gotta have some issues. She gotta have some issues. I could never. I could never. You should never pull out your gun and kill anyone unless your life is on the line. Unless your life is on the line, not because you're arguing, even if it was just two adults, if you're just arguing and you're having a dispute and you sometimes you just have to agree to disagree. Sometimes you have to walk away. Sometimes you have to be the bigger person. Even if you thought, well, maybe my son didn't really steal the card or the chip, at the Chuck E. Cheese place. Be the bigger person. Okay, I'm sorry, son. Give the card back. I'll buy you another card. I'll get you another card. Sometimes you just it's just too much stuff out here that we already dealing with for somebody to be murdered over a toy game at a Chuck E. Cheese in front of dozens and dozens of children. And then it's adults too. So she done shot this woman. She cold blood shot this woman. She died almost instantly. And it was in front of all kind of witnesses, cameras, and then you left. She like ran off. She ran off. She dipped. She hit and dipped. She hit and dipped as if they wasn't gonna catch her or going to find out. And again, I don't know who this woman's sidekick is, but there are sometimes okay. We done probably all had friends, or we done probably all had a relative or somebody that we knew we can't take them anywhere. Like, I know I'm not the only one that has a cousin, a friend, or something, and that line just always comes across your lips when you think of that particular person. Like, we can't take this nigger anywhere. They always got to show out. They always got a clown. They always want to fight. Somebody bump into them at the bar and hands up, it's about to go down. Those kind of people, I sense that that's probably the type of sidekick that the lady had, because again, two mothers were arguing, and one of the mothers' friend, homegirl, I don't know who the heck was, but that's the one that pulled out the gun. That's the one. Like, if anything, you should have been like, okay, sis, talking to your friend. Okay, sis, she accusing your son of stealing something. Let's try to work this out amicably. We are surrounded by kids. We at Chuck E. Cheese. I'm like, who does that? Oh my God. Whatever time she gets, she need to have some years added on. I'm up here stuttering. I can't even talk. This story just pissed me off. I ain't never felt this way about any other story, because you did this violence that didn't have to happen in front of all. This lady died in front of her kids for over a petty little argument between two little kids. One little kid stole the little game card at Chuck E. Cheese from another kid, and she was shot and died almost instantly. Y'all, Black on black crime, black on black crime. Somebody said cousin. Y'all know I'm serious. I might be making jokes and laughing, but y'all know I'm serious. This is a very serious situation that should not have happened. But y'all know I'm serious. People got cousins and friends, relatives, co-workers. They know they can't take their fool ass nowhere because they always clowning, they always getting them in trouble. And I ain't even gonna lie. I had moments like that when I was younger where somebody said that about me. So, but as I got older, I was saying it about other people. But I do remember a friend that comes to mind right now who said, "Damn, Tanya, I can't take you nowhere." I remember that day. I'm not going to tell y'all what's happening because I'm not going to incriminate myself. I am not going to incriminate myself because I did something that I shouldn't have been doing. And she happened to be with me. And she was like so upset because she was like, "Oh my God, I can't believe you did that. You did it." But anyway, that's old news. That's old news. We talking about what's going on today. And I can imagine that lady, her friend, her sidekick who shot the other lady, um, was probably one of those people. But secondary, okay, secondary. When my friend came over a few days back, and she was live with me, so y'all saw her. She was live with me, Keisha, and she had her son. I immediately went to my room and made sure that my gun was put up. I made sure the bullets was put up. I made sure you should never have a firearm around children. So again, the fact that she was at Chuck E. Cheese and she brought a whole loaded gun up at Chuck E. Cheese, yeah, she deserves to have some more. She deserves, man, this girl gonna be locked up forever. Forever, ever. And she's 30. Did they say she was? No, she's 24. She's 24. She gonna be locked up forever, forever, ever. And then she fled the scene. She fled. Did I say that right? She fled. She flew the scene of the. She she shot and dipped. She hit and dipped. Man, I'm gonna be following this story, y'all. Y'all know I'm gonna keep y'all updated on this story. This is one of those stories I'm gonna have to keep my eye on it, and I'm gonna have to figure out what the heck is going on. Why this happened? Why? What made her do? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe she was on drugs. Maybe she was crazy. Maybe she was. So everybody don't deserve a gun. Everybody do not deserve a gun, and that includes police and just regular, citizens. Thank you, Linda. I said fleed. She fled. Thank you, Linda. I'm up here like she fleed. No, that ain't right. But no, everybody don't deserve the right to have a gun. And I'm gonna have to say it is easy to get a gun. It is easy to get a gun. When I got my first one, you just literally, I mean, if you don't want a concealed weapons license, if you don't want a concealed weapon license, you can literally just go and get a permit for a gun. They don't, I mean, I went and got a permit for the gun, and you fill out a paper, they do the little background check, they make sure you ain't never been in been arrested for any violent crimes. They make sure you're a citizen. They make sure you don't have any warrants. They make all that kind of stuff. And then they send you your license and you go get a gun. It's that easy. And if you want a concealed weapons license, you go to like a 8-hour class. Some classes are longer than that. But you go to the concealed weapons class and you take these classes and they train you and they teach you stuff and make sure you know the proper procedures, and they talk to you about the law. They talk to you about getting gun insurance. They talk to you about having a lawyer on retainer, because in a situation like this, see, this is crazy because of the simple fact, when I was talking to somebody the other day, I was telling them how when you go to the concealed weapons class, they bring in somebody at the end of the class to discuss insurance. There is a hold on, matter of fact, hold on, I got it right here. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I got it right here. Okay, I'm gonna show you the book right here on my desk. It's been sitting here because I'm debating on filling out the paperwork because I think it's a really good program. I think. I don't know anybody personally who had it or has it, but and no, I'm not advertising, I'm not promoting, I'm just telling you what was presented to us, okay? But if you can see, hold on. Okay. USCCA. So these are the people who spoke to us at the end when I did take a self-defense I mean, not self-defense, but a concealed weapons class. When I took my concealed weapon class, these people, it's a huge organization, and they offer insurance. Um, there's 3 different ones. And again, I'm not advertising. I'm just telling y'all, gun owners, I think you should have something like a retainer on demand, a retainer on hand, you know, a lawyer on retainer or something, because you never know when you might have to use your gun. And they have several different packages. The first one is $22 a month. As a free bonus, you get armed and ready digital videos. The second one, which they said is the most popular, is the platinum membership. It's $30 a month. You get like a kit and a hat and some other stuff. The third one is the elite membership. It's $47 a month. Bonus, you get also a kit. There's all kind of stuff in the box and all that kind of stuff. But I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to actually join, but it says, who is the USCCA? It's a membership organization that provides education, training, and legal and financial protection to responsible American gun owners. Major benefits include concealed carry magazine, our award-winning self-defense publication, exclusive access to life-saving multimedia content, firearms training and certification opportunities, and the Self-Defense Shield, our member-only legal and financial protection benefit. The membership is available in 3 levels, so you can dial in the benefits you want and get the value that works best for you. But basically, what it is, oh, Miss Sislo trying to come in. Hey, beautiful.
Hey,
How you doing?
I'm pretty good.
Yeah, I was just,
Full of turkey.
go ahead.
I said full of turkey.
Girl, me too. I'm full of turkey stuffing, and I fixed me a plate earlier so that I can have already ready to put in the microwave after I get off this live. But yeah, if anybody wants more information on this, let me know, because this, I'm sure there's other programs too out there, but this is just the one that was presented to us to when we took our concealed weapons class. Because when you, regardless if you shooting somebody in self-defense or not, when you shoot somebody, you're gonna get arrested, you're gonna get or taken downtown, you gotta go to the precinct, you gotta get a lawyer, it's all these things, and most people don't even have money in their bank account if they lost their job today and have to pay rent in 2 weeks. So with this protection, they find you a lawyer. No matter where you are in the United States, you could be in Timbuktu on vacation, and if you have to shoot somebody, they have like lawyers that they call, and you're automatically accessible to them, and they take your case. They will fly to you. Whoop, 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 whoop. But I'm sure there's other things like that too. I just haven't signed up for anything yet. But I don't know. Maybe Curtis could fill us more in on some of that.
No, Curtis don't want to feel in nothing.
Okay, well, never mind.
I ain't giving no kind of legal advice when it comes to firearms.
No, and it's not legal. It's not legal legal advice. It's not legal advice. It's just saying you should have some type of insurance or something just in case something happens. Just in case something happened. But hey, Miss Sislo, you said you was eating some turkey or you full from turkey. What you been doing, Mr. Pittman?
I just got done eating some, what was it? It wasn't turkey. Oh, I made ribs yesterday.
Oh, that's right. I should come and get me some, but you live like 2 cities away, so.
Oh, I'm sorry. You have me confused with somebody who cares.
You're so far away.
Whatever.
What you watching?
I'm playing a video game as usual.
Oh, okay. Are you getting a PS5 or do you
No, waste of
want
money.
it? Wait, you think it's a waste of money?
Yeah.
Have you checked into it? Like, is it not that much different than the old one or what?
I play one game. And that's only because I had my transplant and it's the only game I've played since I've had the damn thing.
Oh, okay.
So,
Okay.
How you doing, Miss Cisco?
He called you Miss Cisco.
I love it when you call me Big Pop.
But you know Cisco, what was it? Oh yeah, thong. Yeah, that's Cisco. But what do y'all think about that story that I was just talking about of that lady who murdered that other lady at the Chuck E. Cheese?
My take is this: crime happens everywhere, and that's one of the exact reasons why. When I had my CCW and my concealed carry and a weapon, I carry my weapon anywhere I legally could. I don't trust nobody.
Mm-hmm.
And I will admit I've carried my weapon inside Chuck E. Cheese here. If they don't have a sign, if they didn't, yeah. And that's exactly the reason why I don't trust anybody.
Yeah, I hear you about the trust part. Yeah.
Growing up, my best friend's grandfather, before they had a CCW back in the 80s, he had a nickel-plated 9 he carried with him every time he went to get drugs for him and his wife. Every time. Had it wrapped in a little face towel.
Well, I'd probably have me a gun too if I went to get drugs.
Yeah, but things didn't get out. It's not like they were getting out the car.
But still, you know, things can happen.
Well, but still, I'm just saying.
A drug deal's going wrong.
You know what? This ain't that kind of drug deal, dude.
Oh shit!
it was medication, really. Walgreens. You're not gonna make this into something it's not. No.
Forgive me, your grandparents. Are they still alive? Are they in heaven? Wherever they are. Forgive me.
She still is.
Oh my goodness.
You tried. You really did. I refuse.
Oh,
it's a whole mess.
See, that's why folks can't take you nowhere.
Okay. I was like, your grandparents was buying drugs.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh shit. What they say in the comment section, they said it shouldn't be happening at a children's environment. It shouldn't be happening. And again, if anybody else want to jump on the live on the screen with us, feel free, especially if you have an opinion about what's going on. Now, I can understand the part, like I was telling somebody, I said, when you have a concealed weapons license, you can literally take it anywhere. The one places you absolutely can't not take it is like to churches, to hospitals, of course, to courthouses, and police, things like that. There are just certain places where you cannot take it. But then as far as everywhere else, I guess is at your own discretion, or if they have a sign on the door that says no firearms allowed. But me personally, I wouldn't take a gun into a children's establishment just because. That's just me. Because I don't want nothing. I mean, I don't want nothing. I don't want kids be hugging on you. Kids be all over you in those places. And I just don't want any mishaps or anything like that. But I do understand what you're saying, because it's our right. It is your right to take your gun wherever you want once you get that license. So I get it.
Well, I think
but this lady, I'm just thinking of her mental state. Like, what the hell? Even if you did take the gun in there and you thinking, I can take it anywhere I want, but still, how it went down, killing that lady in front of all those children there over a stupid little toy game.
Well, I think it was over the card that runs the games. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
the game, yeah. Hmm.
Which is stupid. I agree with you there. But I'm trying to get my camera right. My bad.
Hmm.
I'm not using my laptop, so
Oh,
we're
that's
having
okay.
issues.
That's okay. Somebody keeps sending me like, when did they start sending inbox messages about a stupid game? You know how back in the day people used to always tag you saying they need help getting through a game on on Facebook,
Yeah.
or they would invite you to play a game. And I used to hate that stuff, and now I'm getting these inbox messages again from a specific person, and I don't want to block her because she's like a friend in real life. But what's your take on this, Miss Islo? I don't know how much you might have heard or if you heard of the story.
I came in like right at the tail end of it, so.
You came in on the tail end?
Mm-hmm.
Well, just to summarize it for you, and anybody else who just came in Davenport, Iowa, about 4 hours away from here where I'm in Omaha, two parents were at a Chuck E. Cheese, and their kids had got into argument because one kid allegedly stole a card to a game, to one of those Chuck E. Cheese games, and two parents started arguing, and one of the parents brought a friend with her, a female friend with her, and that female friend pulled out her gun and shot the other parent, and she died. Like, she shot her in a major artery in her neck, and she died instantly. She like bled out, died before she got to the hospital. She was dead. And the lady who died, she just had a 4-week-old little girl, and she got 4 other kids, so she got 5 kids altogether. And she died over a car at Chuck E. Cheese. This was at Chuck E. Cheese.
A kid's argument is what she died of.
Yeah, it was basically a kid's argument that turned into two mothers' argument. And the other mother didn't shoot. She didn't pull out no gun. It was the friend. That's like your friend, oh girl, we have to handle it, and then she just pull out a gun. You know how some friends are. They be on the side clapping when they shouldn't be even clapping sometimes because they be just overdoing stuff. The ones that you say you can't take them anywhere. That's what I think she is, one of those type of people. But anyway, so that's the story, Miss Islo. So go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I think that the young lady that actually did the shooting.
I'll try to talk up a little louder.
I think the girl that actually did the shooting needs to be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law, because it wasn't even her fight. I mean, first of all, it was a kid's fight. Second of all, it was like she just needed a reason to pop off. She just wanted a reason to pop off.
Mm-hmm.
Saying, she had a gun and she wanted to use it. She wanted to, make use of her CCW
if she even had a seat, because we don't even know yet.
Right.
I'm sure it'll come out. It'll come out in the media if she didn't happen. If she didn't have one, it's gonna come out.
And
So basically, what you're saying is maybe she was looking for trouble.
Exactly.
She found an excuse to.
Right.
I don't know, Curtis, but I mean, it wasn't even that serious.
No, I agree, but I can see the hypothesis of, well, I got this gun. I'm gonna let them know I'm not one to be dealt with. Me and my homegirl type of deal.
That's what I think it was. That's what I think. Mm-hmm. But the thing is, there were kids. There's a whole bunch of kids running around, and anybody's child could have died over a card, a toy game card. That's the fact that makes me so sick. Thank God nobody else's child died. Thank God another parent or an employee didn't die. Because she shot her in the shoulder. That bullet could have went, anywhere. It's just, it's sad.
No, very sad.
That's an example of really not of reacting instead of acting.
Mm-hmm.
And she should have really acted as opposed to reacting to what was going on. And she should have given some thought to what she was doing. And you know what I'm saying? You have to be the type of person that really think before you act and literally be able to not only just think but process
Mhm,
what you're doing.
mhm.
It's just gonna bring the outcome that I'm really looking for. Because that was unnecessary.
And that's why I said sometimes you gotta think, because whole reason why I brought up the USCCA gun insurance is because of stuff like that. Now, we are going to hear more details in the coming days, in the coming months. Witnesses are going to come forward and say exactly what they heard and all that whoop whoop whoop. But still, yeah, even if you shoot somebody and you think it was honestly deserved, or a legit
Self-defense.
legit self-defense situation, you still got to go through the going down to the courthouse, being questioned by police, may have to get a lawyer, all that kind of stuff. You can't just shoot somebody and say it was self-defense and then go home sometime. Because in some situations, like if you argue with somebody and they hit you, or you fighting or something like that, and then they walk away and they jump in their car and you shoot them, there's certain situations where a lot of people will literally like, yeah, it was self-defense. They beat me up, then they walked away and jumped in their car, or they broke into my house, stole my TV, and I chased them halfway down the block and then I shot them. It's just certain situations where certain people would think, okay, I'm gonna get away with this.
At that point, though, you have to, from a legal standpoint, you have to define self defense, because self defense would not be at the point of the person in being in their car and leaving. That's no longer
Well,
self defense. Self
and
defense.
that's why that one guy, that's why that was that issue with that one boy. I don't know if Curtis remembers, but the boy in South Omaha who was stabbed by the tenant in that house, or maybe homeowner in the house, because the little boy was trying to steal his car.
Oh, they did. Oh, I remember. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and the little boy was getting away, and the man came outside with a knife and
Yeah. They actually were in
had him.
his car.
Yeah. They
Yeah,
were trying to steal his
They were
car.
driving away.
Yeah, that's what I said. They were getting away.
Mhm.
They were getting away. And he came outside and yeah. So, I mean, a lot of people's like, well, that shouldn't have happened. He had no right. If the boy was getting away, just call the cops. You got insurance, da 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 da. But he killed the boy. So, certain situations where even like something like that, where the man feels like, well, this is my right. This is my property. Although he was down the street, I can chase him down and I can hurt this man or this boy, young man, and get away with it. He still got to go downtown, go to jail, get questioned, get a lawyer, so, and it always don't pan out the way you want. You could end up doing life in jail because you was trying to protect your property.
Exactly.
So, yeah, it's a lot of rigor, when it comes to owning a gun. It's just not, oh, I can
But see,
defend myself and my,
protecting property is not self defense, though.
Yeah, well, they say you have a right to protect your property, but the thing
You have
is,
a
some
right to
people
protect
once they
yourself.
leave your property, and they're
Exactly.
down the street, around the block, that's different. That's different than protecting your home.
You have a right to protect your property, as people are. Just say, for instance, if you're both in your property at that time, or what
Yeah,
have you. But it's, I mean, there. I'm talking. I mean, I know it sounds wrong, but I'm looking at it from a legal standpoint, which is the way you have to look at it before you use your weapons, and which is a lot of that is taught in the self defense class. The only reason why I know some of this is because when I had the radio show, when my brother and I had a radio show, we actually had a person that taught self defense classes, and
hmm
they
hmm
come on and he would explain, that when he's teaching self defense, he does not only go to teach you how to use, how to access, and how to store and clean and all that with your weapons.
hmm
So teaches you um the legal ramifications of handling it or possessing.
right,
So you can't just because you have a gun go and like, oh, because like for instance, let's say the situation at Chuck E. Cheese, that wasn't a self defense situation, but
right,
let's
right.
say let's say that the woman that was shot had the other woman had a knife in her throat and was stabbing her or something like that.
Right, right, right.
And she was presenting bodily harm.
Yeah, bodily harm. You got to protect yourself from bodily. That's the whole key word with self-defense, bodily harm.
Right, but the thing about it is there's an act called in defense of another.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Right, or you can defend somebody else who is being threatened of bodily harm or being given bodily harm. Right.
right, but you can't actually just say, for instance, if the person was just trying to snatch the purse,
Mm-hmm.
you can't shoot the person for snatching the purse.
Mm-hmm.
But if the person had a gun or a knife on their person and was physically assaulted,
Or said I'm gonna shoot you, or said I'm gonna kill you. See, it's
yeah,
certain thing that I took several classes
not
on
saying because
this.
they can say
Right,
they're going to shoot you, but not have a gun. So you can't
you right.
understand it, but you have to actually see your weapon and see the person, holding the weapon or having the weapon aimed and ready to
Well,
shoot.
you're talking about reasonable use of force, is what you're saying.
Right. Yeah, yeah.
It has to be reasonable and it has to be in the act of. You understand? Not
But
just
see, that's why so many people are in jail now. A lot of people are in jail because their excuse was self-defense. But when it came down to it and they got in court, they was like, no,
yeah.
nope. And we see it all the time. We see it all the time. People going to jail for stuff and they thinking they defending themselves. They done shot this person, shot that person, stabbed, whatever. And even we see women who are being abused and beaten. And then when their husbands are asleep, they shoot them hours later and they go to jail. They go to prison for the rest of their life. That's why I said a lot of people think, the self-defense, if it's not happening, if it's not right when it's happening or something like that,
Even
if you had a chance to walk away, they had a chance to walk away, that's going to be really tough to fight in court. And this girl right here, I don't know what the exact words that were exchanged, but for one, they're going to charge her with not only that, but they're going to charge her for endangering children because there were dozens and dozens of kids in the Chuck E. Cheese. So she going to definitely get some endangerment charges. Definitely. And then I don't know what else they're gonna charge her with, but I'm gonna wait till I'm gonna get the paperwork when I find out, because like I said, I'm gonna follow this story because it's just a whole hot mess, and I feel bad for them kids. I hope somebody in the family started a GoFundMe or something. Heck, I'll donate, because them kids, they all young. The baby 4 weeks old. She got 4 boys. Them kids, I don't know what's gonna happen if somebody gonna take all 5 kids, like a family member or something. Or hopefully she was married. Hopefully their other parent, their father was in their life. I'm just hoping these kids don't have it rough and get stuck in some type of system. So hopefully they have a father who's in their life. She was married or had a boyfriend or something like that. Somebody in their life, grandparents, because that's so traumatic. And then the kids don't need counseling. All them kids don't need counseling. Not just the lady who lost her life, not just her children, but even the children of the other children on the opposite side, the ones who was the other mother whose child stole the game card from hers. All them kids is gonna need. That is traumatic to see somebody get shot and die and bleed all out on the floor in a Chuck E. Cheese. That is traumatic. I can't imagine.
Okay. Well,
Linda said people smoking marijuana can't conceal legally.
no, they can't.
Correct.
Yeah, you can't do drugs or get caught for drugs or dealing drugs or anything.
No, what she's saying is like in some states, marijuana is not legal. So
Okay.
or it's not recreational marijuana is not legal.
Oh, I thought she
So,
said if somebody gets caught like in a crime, they can't purchase a.
right,
Okay.
you have to have a license or a certification to use marijuana in a certain state. You can know.
I got you. Thank you.
the card to use marijuana, or
Mhm.
you have to get the card for
Like a prescription or something, or yeah.
prescription card, but
Okay.
you can't have that and a gun license. You have to.
Okay. Well, thanks for clearing that up because yeah, I didn't know that. Thanks for clearing that up. Because I sure thought she was talking about, when you fill out the paperwork to get your. That's what I was thinking about, like being convicted of drugs or. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're right. That makes plenty of sense too. One day, I think here it's gonna be legal. Curtis, you think so?
What, to shoot people?
No. You know that's already legal with the cops. Not all cops. Not all cops.
Oh,
Let me clear that up before
it'll be like the legalized marijuana will be just like the casino thing.
Yes.
It's gonna have to go through the legislature.
If it was legal, would you smoke?
Well, that's just it. It can be as legal as it wants to be, but your employer says that you can't smoke. Guess what?
That's right. That's
You
right.
can't smoke.
I wonder how my employer feels about smoking. I need to ask ahead of time.
Which employer?
I can't tell that on here. Shoot.
You talking about your private employer. I mean, you got many hats.
I'm just saying. I was just talking to somebody today. My cousin started a YouTube channel. She put it in her first and last name. I said, cousin, if you don't change your YouTube channel name,
right,
and take your last name off that channel, I said, you don't understand. Miss Cisco will tell you these YouTube streets get messy. And people be stalking, people be doxing, people be. Me and Cisco, she can testify. People be showing up at people's jobs, showing up at people's houses, taking pictures of their children while their children at school, posting it on YouTube. It is people who aren't YouTubers. Y'all have no idea how messy it gets on these YouTube streets. But between YouTuber to YouTuber, it gets completely messy. And people like when you talk about the beef sectors on YouTube, people like a beef sector. What do you mean? People be on here beefing hard with other YouTubers and be calling the police, the FBI, calling CPS on other YouTubers.
Oh, you talking about swatting?
Yes, swatting.
Pancake breakfasts.
Oh yeah. We will never forget the IHOP incident when VS got stalked. She had been stalked for I don't know how long by this particular YouTuber and kept telling her to leave her alone, stop hitting her up on the DM, stop inboxing her, stop emailing her. Then she found out where she was going to be one morning, went to the IHOP, sat down right at her table and said, "What's up, VS?" Like this. VS must have got up and dog walked, monkey stomped that girl, and then she got taken to jail. So when I say YouTube can get really messy, if you are a YouTuber, do not put your personal information on YouTube. Definitely not your last name. So I told her, and hopefully she'll change her YouTube name right away to something else. But yeah, no.
I can't tell you when the last time I was on YouTube. Unless I gotta fix them, I don't mess with YouTube.
Yeah, a lot of people don't. That's why they don't believe. I mean, I didn't know about half the stuff that happens on YouTube till I actually became a YouTuber. I used to only come on YouTube to find out how to cook this or how to bake this or how to make this or how to, how-to videos mainly, or to watch a music video, something like that. But I would have never known. And I mean, that ain't even the worst. It ain't even that ain't even the worst that I done told y'all that happens on YouTube.
Right.
Not even the worst at all. But yeah, remember Larry Nelson incident?
Yeah.
When his daughter got on here and accused him of raping her, it was all that was a hot mess. That was, yeah. So if you the evangelist.
Oh, is that the one that she ended up shooting?
No. That's not. No. That's a whole different.
I'm thinking of a different one.
Yeah, but there are YouTubers that have committed suicide from being bullied on YouTube. There are YouTubers who actually went to other YouTubers' house and shot them and killed them. So that's why when I say to YouTubers, if you thinking about creating a YouTube channel, do not give out personal information. Do not give the title of your YouTube channel your first and last name. You can have your first name in it. Like my cake decorating channel is called Tanya's Delight Slice by Slice. Now people might get around and they might get nosy and they might somehow find out your information, but that don't make it easy for them. So yeah, be creative with your YouTube channel name. You don't even have to put your real name in there. A lot of people have YouTube names. Like when I pop up in people chats, when I'm watching people videos and I comment in their chat and say, "Hey, how you guys doing?" You know, whatever, it shows the hood table. So, you know, like Liz Sislo, her name says Sislo. That's not her real name, but that's her YouTube name. So I do recommend that people don't use their real name when they sign up for a YouTube channel because it gets real on YouTube and people are the shadiest that I've ever seen in my entire life on YouTube. Do you agree, Miss Sislo?
I do. I
People think I be dragging it out and exaggerating. No, I'm like, y'all just don't know. Oh, y'all just don't know. But yeah. But how was your Thanksgiving, Miss Sislo?
It was really good. Actually, it was late. I got started real late.
Well, I know you wasn't feeling good. You had told us last week that you weren't feeling good, and we was praying for you. I had shot up a few prayers to the Lord because I know how you is with cooking and family and being sick over the holidays sucks.
Yeah, and it took me a while to get started. So I actually didn't even get started that morning, but I got done.
Okay, I can barely hear you.
I didn't get started till late in the morning. So
Hmm.
I actually got done about maybe like 8. So it
Hmm.
wasn't too bad, but um,
So you got started at 8 o'clock on in the morning on Thanksgiving?
yeah.
Well, that's fine. I mean, that's basically when I got started. The only thing I made before that was my cornbread for my dressing, and I made the cornbread for my greens, and I made my greens, and I made a cake and a cheesecake. So that's all I did beforehand. But everything else, I like my food fresh. I know some people like to cook their food the day before and put it in the fridge and then thaw it out or put it in the oven the next day. I like my stuff fresh, so I'll be a cooking food on the holidays, and I'll be all right with that because I like my food piping right out the oven.
Yeah, normally that's what I do, but I start early. Like I made my bacon.
Like for like yeah, the bacon, yeah, get all the bacon and the cakes done like the day ahead or 2 days ahead, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, it turned out pretty good. I'm grateful. Um, I was my daughters and I we were on virtually cooking together, the three of us,
Okay.
and so I could wouldn't have to keep getting on the phone. Mom, how you make this? Mom, what you do this? How would you
Hmm.
do all the stuff? And then it turned some of the stuff my oldest daughter told my younger
Hmm.
daughter. So we were on there doing that for a while. And
Hmm.
well, for some hours we were doing that. And so finally, once I got in the swing of things, um,
Hmm.
everything went pretty good. And I'm still ripping around and having to go to the store the same day. It was
Hmm.
crazy, but it turned out good, and I was just really sad about the Bobby Brown family curse thing going on.
Oh, that's what you know what, Miss Sislo, I wanted to do a show about that.
Yeah, so
Because a lot of people think that his family is cursed, and a lot of people think that it might be some funny, shady stuff going on.
no, I think his son had coronavirus. Honestly, I think he had coronavirus because he was born with, I think a heart murmur or something.
Hmm.
And,
Hmm.
he had been saying that he was not feeling well and that he was having flu-like symptoms
Hmm.
um,
Hmm.
for a few days before that. And then other people started and they start getting messages from me like text, I love you, or this, that, and the other. I think even one or two people said that he's like, please call me. I feel sick, blah, 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 this and that. So I think he really had coronavirus and just probably didn't take those symptoms serious enough. And,
Mm-hmm.
he probably had that virus and it killed him. Because
Yeah.
I mean, that situation, that virus is serious.
Yeah, I know somebody else with it right now. And I had told you guys the other day, I didn't give out their name or nothing, but I told everybody to keep one of our supporters of the Hood Table in your prayers, because they are a supporter of the Hood Table and have been since before, since my other YouTube, they follow me from Tanya's Primetime TV and Tanya's Delight Slice by Slice. They follow me over here to the Hood Table. So yeah, they've been supporting me for a long time, and they have the CV19, and I told you guys the other day, keep them in the prayers. I'm not going to release their name or anything, but they are part of the Hood Table family. So, whenever something's going on with somebody in the Hood Table family, the Hood Table Nation, if they need prayers, I'm going to come to you guys and I'm going to tell you they need prayers. Sometimes I won't tell you why, but just pray it up. One thing about it is the people who support me, people who know me for a long time know that the people who support me, I like to support them. If people support my business, my custom cake decorating, my YouTube channel, I have, like Curtis said earlier, Papa Gaeta. He said earlier, I got my hands in a lot of pots, and that's true. When I say go to work, people like, which one? Which job? Where you hustling today? But yeah, so he's a part of the Hood Table Nation. So keep him in your prayers, because he is dealing with CV19 right now, and that Miss Sislo, of all people, know how serious that is, because she done told us before how her daughter was in the hospital for 2 months on ventilators, breathing machines, oxygen, all that before they would send her home. So Miss Sislo, of all people, knows how serious that CV19 is. It's really serious. And Papa Gator, he told us last week how he had dealt with the same thing. And it's real. It's real. The CV19 is real. So, yeah, try to be safe out there, you guys.
I'll stop whatever I'm doing and pray for. In a
Yep.
minute, I'll do that. Hey,
Yep.
Diva.
Karma Diva, why you ain't on the screen with us? You better jump your happy butt, girl. Papa Gator, get her.
She better jump up here, because she know this folks get sleepy early.
It's Friday, y'all.
She all yours.
You know how I be on Friday. We kicks it on Friday. No holds barred, no topics off limit.
I try my best to hang, girl. I just can't do it.
Yeah, we definitely can't do no 4-hour show like we did last week. Papa Gator had us up in here all night. Shoot.
You know what?
I know what you're talking about.
And he is hilarious.
I know.
He has that dry, morbid sense of humor, though.
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't do nothing.
She said you got that dry, morbid sense of humor.
I didn't do nothing.
That Roseanne Barr kind of.
Oh, man, you know what, y'all? I rewatched. Okay, the next day, I knew that show was funny as hell. So the next day, I watched the whole 4-hour show. And I'm telling y'all all had me cracking up the whole entire video. I'm like, I can't even take y'all fools. Y'all is crazy. From Nikki, who else jumped on? Nikki was on the live. Karma Diva was on the live. You was on the live. Papa Gator was on the live. Who else? Michelle jumped on the live. We had like 5-6 people up here on the screen, and we was cutting up. That was so funny. But yeah, I watched the entire 4-hour live the next day, and I was hollering. I was like, "You guys is a mess."
Girl.
She said, "I just woke up these last few days and wore me out." Trust me, I'm wore out too. Shit, I can barely walk, and it ain't from what I want it to be from. Shit. standing on my feet and cooking and baking 2 days in a row. Matter of fact, no, I started baking on Tuesday. I baked the cake on Tuesday. Then I did my cheesecake and my greens and my cornbread and smoked neck bones, and I did all that on Wednesday. Then did the rest. Started early in the morning on Thursday. So yeah, 3 days. So trust me, I'm going out too. When I get off with y'all, I'm gonna finish my little nightcap because I'm just sipping slow. Finish my little nightcap. And Kurt, don't you start. Don't you
Famous
start.
last words. I'm
Don't
just
you
taking
start.
me a little sip every now and then.
It's just a little nightcap, and I got my little Christmas glass, y'all. My pretty Christmas glass that I
32
that I
ounce
bought.
tumbler.
It's the holidays. Aren't we supposed to be merry? Aren't we supposed to be Miss Sislo? Aren't we supposed to be merry? Merry and glee? Ain't that the words?
It's very joyful.
Merry and glee and rejoiceful, and I'm all that. And y'all know my birthday next month too.
Oh, shoot.
Man, Karma Diva, she said she'll come down in a minute. Man, Papa Gator, no, I used to throw some birthday parties for your child. I can't wait. I can't wait to get back into the norm. The norm. I used to throw some really, 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 really nice birthday parties every single year, even as a grown up, every single year. And people are like, you too old to have birthday parties.
Shit.
What you really? Please, Papa Gator, you better tell them we be having birthday parties, basement parties,
With cream and onion.
Shoo, and be kicking it all night long to the break of dawn. But yeah, I figure like this. Every year that I'm blessed to see another year, I have a reason to celebrate. But that's just me. Oh, Karma Diva said she coming on for a minute, and she said, I heard what you said, Curtis.
What, that I was not going to get on her?
What did you say? Because I can't even remember what you said.
I said you said get her, Curtis. I said I will not. I said you do it.
Oh.
How am I going to get in trouble for that? She don't want none of this. Not tonight.
Now you know. Now you know she do. She ain't scared.
You ain't got to be scared.
She gonna get on here. She gonna get on here, popping off. Oh man, okay? For those of y'all who did our Martin Lawrence TV show trivia game last night, it was so fun, wasn't it, Papa Gator?
No, it was not.
He said we cheated. He accused us of cheating. He accused us of cheating.
Just like me. That's why I don't play no game.
Damn right, I sure am.
He accused us of cheating all night.
We got 10-year-olds answering questions.
Oh, Karma Diva said 32-ounce tumbler.
I already said that.
I didn't even hear that. That's why I said I didn't hear what you said.
I said it and you agreed.
I think I was agreeing to something else.
Nope.
Honest to God, I did not hear that. No, what did you say though?
That sounds like a you problem.
How did you say it though? Tell me what you said.
You said I got my little Christmas cup. I said 32-ounce tumbler.
Oh, see, I didn't hear that. I know. I thought you said something else. That's why I said yeah.
Not my problem. That still sounds like a you problem.
See, you up there talking about I don't even have a 32-ounce nothing. I think the biggest cup I got is 24. So did anybody do any Black Friday shopping? Did you go out anywhere? Did you go online?
No.
Nope.
I don't have a black shopping money.
Well, I didn't get anything. I tried to find something I wanted, but I wasn't into. I was mainly just relaxing today, just laying around and recuperating, and watching a little Netflix, little Hulu.
I'll try to pay some Black Friday bills. So black rest of the month.
Right.
I like the corn fuckers. That's about it.
Oh, I paid my car payment today. on Black Friday. I meant to pay it Wednesday, but I got so caught up in doing my cooking and stuff. And so then, I was like, oh, I didn't pay my car payment yesterday. So then I said, well, I'll call tomorrow. So I called them today and made my car payment. But yeah, I'll show like around the Christmas season, I don't want to be paying nobody. I want to keep all my money and buy stuff. Carmel Diva said, yes, I didn't want to go. My mama kidnapped me. Mama Diva kidnapped you? I love me some her. She is so sweet. Man, oh my God. Carmel Diva, we was talking about this story I think it was last week about a turkey. I don't know if y'all had heard the story, y'all, but Carmel Diva, she's going to be on here in a second. She's going to jump on the screen with us. And again, if anybody else wants to jump on the screen, the link is in the chat. Just click the link to jump on the screen. But her mother's brother, I believe, has sent them a turkey. But he wanted it to be a surprise. So he sent the turkey and he wanted it to be a surprise. He sent it to several people in the family, sending people turkeys. And they didn't know that there was a turkey coming. If they had have known there was a turkey coming, they would have informed him of their new address. They had moved like a couple of years ago, and the man thought they were still living in the same house. So he sent the turkey to the old address. So then they found out. And so they went to that person and asked them, did they receive a turkey in the mail? Or, and the person, of course, denied it and said, we ain't got no turkey. Now, I said, now y'all know that's a lie, because if a postal service delivered a whole turkey to somebody's house, first of all, they're gonna say they dropped it off, or they're gonna say nobody accepted it and we have to return it. It's a food item. It says keep frozen on the box, so it's a food item. So like them people is lying. They got that turkey and they gonna cook it for Thanksgiving. I don't care what nobody say. They got that turkey. It's in their fridge. It's in their bellies by now. So anyway, he said he was gonna send them another turkey, but I thought that was so funny. I was like, man, they had that turkey up in there, but what can you do? You can't walk up in nobody's crib and open well, I guess somebody probably would walk up. That girl who shot that lady at Chuck E. Cheese, she probably would have walked up in there with her gun and told them to give me that turkey. Give me that turkey. Hey, Carmel Diva, what's up?
Okay. So what happened was my cousin, he had sent us a turkey.
Yeah, with the cousin. Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm. Down there in Texas, they specialize in smoking turkeys. It's called Greenberg's turkey. Mm-hmm. And they're literally world famous. Oprah uses them too. Mm-hmm. So he sent us the turkey, and like Tanya said, he had the old address. So Mama goes over there, and the people were like, no, we sent it back. They kept trying to deliver it to us, and we sent it back. Mm-hmm. So we call my cousin, we tell him. He calls the company, okay, well, we're going to send you a new turkey. Well, the turkey was like that Friday. Mm-hmm. So the turkey was supposed to be here that Wednesday. Well, now it's the following Friday. Where the hell is my damn turkey? Mm-hmm. I want that turkey. I need that turkey. Shit, I need that in my life. But the turkey didn't arrive. Well, my cousin calls and tells us, well, there won't be a turkey this year. We're like, why? The whole fucking building done caught on fire.
What?
The whole building caught on fire.
What? Oh my God.
They talking about
that's horrible.
Right. They ain't gonna have nobody getting no Christmas turkeys. They had to refund people for those who thought they was getting one for Thanksgiving. And they thinking they'll be back up in business by next year, but they have to see.
Was it just a faulty wiring or something like that? Wasn't nothing messy, was it?
I don't know. And I'm trying to get folks down there. You know how some of them country folks is. Everything is so hush hush and secret, and it's like, well, damn, can you just tell me what happened?
What happens in our house stays in our house.
Can,
That's the type of mentality them country folks
can
got.
you read the newspaper to me so I can know? But it's nobody know. They just said the building caught on fire, and I was like, oh well, damn. I feel bad for that family because it's a family-owned business. But shit,
Yeah.
I need my turkey. Give me the recipe or something.
Oh,
I
and
mean,
Oprah uses them?
Oprah
Wow.
uses it. It's a couple of celebrities that use them.
They got celebrity status. That's what's up when a celebrity orders. So I wish a celebrity would hit me up and say, Tanya, could you please make me a custom design cake? Girl, I'll
Yeah,
be on
Oprah
here
has them
so
sent.
fast.
She ships them around. They ship worldwide, and yeah, Oprah sends them to people as gifts.
Oh wow. I do think I remember her mentioning something like that when I used to watch Oprah. No shade, Oprah. If you ever come across my little old video, no shade. But I miss Big Oprah. Just like some of y'all miss Big Luther, I miss Big Oprah.
Because my thing with Oprah was, first of all, when you was up and coming and your hair was still a little nappy and you was a little fluffy, you weren't, you loved us black folks. Your shows catered to us black folks. And then you got a little bigger in the head anyway. Well, your body did too, but then you lost a little. Then you lost some weight, and then you gained it back. And you know how she did the little yo-yo. But
Can't take her nowhere.
then she
Don't be
started,
talking about little Oprah like that.
nothing. I mean, then it got to the point where, unless you was part of the 1%, us black folk, we couldn't relate to what the hell you was talking about.
Man, because we went from understanding her, and it went to, I'm like, it had like a multi cultural not cast audience, and then it was like it just did a like 360 overnight.
Straight white women in there,
and I was like, and then all of a sudden she's up there. Really? Now tell me, like,
right? She the only damn chip in the cookie. She the only chip in the cookie. I'm like, girl, cut it out.
Yeah, she changed like literally overnight, and but I'm sure some people will say change is good. Change is good because she so elevated through the roof.
But you see, it done backfired on her and her lover Gail, cause ain't nobody here for them now. Ain't nobody, especially the way they sit there and drag black men.
Did you? Okay, allegedly, Oprah is in love with Gail. Allegedly, and Carmel Diva said it. I'm just repeating what she said. Allegedly.
She didn't say allegedly. I heard her.
I sure the hell did not.
I did not hear an A word or E word or
Allegedly, Oprah and Gail are
she straight drunk tea.
Girlfriend.
They got a quote unquote they got a quote unquote friendship like Robin and Whitney. And I'm gonna leave that hanging there.
Spit out my drink.
Nowhere.
I'm just saying.
Now, why you gotta bring Nippy in this?
I was just, trying to make sure y'all understood where I was coming from, so y'all could relate to what I was saying.
Now, I honestly, and I love you, Whitney Boo, but I honestly do believe that her and her best friend. I honestly believe
Robin went on a fucking press tour, last year, earlier this year, going around. She done wrote a book and was talking about it to everybody.
I know. That's why I said I believe that, because we didn't find out about it though until Bobby put it in the movie. Now she feels free.
I have read Bobby's autobiography long before that. And that's, what I actually recommend people read that, because you will find out a lot of shit about Bobby.
You might have read the biography.
To her.
You might have read the biography, but everybody saw the movie. And
well,
she didn't
come
out bragging about that, or not bragging, but she didn't come out going that vocal about that until after we see them arguing on the in the movie, and Bobby's all jealous and throws the plate at the wall and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, now she feels free. Like it always comes out of
the one thing I'll say about Bobby, I have so after reading that book, I have so much more respect for Bobby.
Uh-huh.
And I said, anything that
I
I've ever
knew.
said
I
publicly
knew that
about
he put
him,
her on drugs. I knew
I
that. I knew
no, he
that.
didn't. No, he
I
didn't.
knew it. I knew it.
He did not. No, he didn't.
That's what I said. I said I knew he didn't
You,
put her on drugs.
oh, I thought you said I knew he put her on
No,
drugs.
no, no, no.
No,
I
her
knew.
brothers
I
did
had
that.
a feeling. I had a feeling that it wasn't his fault because it was just like everybody is automatically blaming him and being so biased. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, no, I don't think that because like, okay, you already know a lot of those producers said that they kept drugs around their artists. And people be going in on Clive, people be going in on a whole bunch of people
That's what
about what they
they
used to do around their, especially the young ones, the really young artists, allegedly supplying them with unlimited drugs. And
Now
that was
what? This is what I
before
got.
they could even
This is
make
what I got
money.
issue with. Now, her mama. Thank you, Love Bug. Her mama had been knowing Clyde for years because her mama used to sing with
Right,
Aretha, and she
right,
used to sing background for Elvis. So
right.
you know what's going on. You know the scene.
Mm-hmm.
So, and you were supposed, Whitney was still living at home then, under her, kind of under her parents' control. She was grown, but so why would you not try to keep your daughter away or warn her against or stop her from being around this man and the things that he has done or was alleged to have done to his artists? And then once I understand getting her help, but why did you not try earlier to get her some help? Why wait till she was so deep in to
I
try to
don't
get her
know.
some help?
I mean, from the movies and from the books and from the stories and the gossip, it was like it was one of those situations with a lot of really famous people who were very, very rich. It was like as long as even if they're doing drugs, people would always be taken, and taken from these people. And they might complain, you should stop, you should go to rehab, you should stuff, but they're more concerned about what they can get from them than being more concerned with helping them. And
Well,
I'm not
that
saying that's the case. I'm not saying that's the case with Whitney, but that is the case for a lot of famous people who became
well,
drug
that
addicts.
brings me to this point then. When we have these celebrities that we quote unquote admire and this and that, and we see them spiraling down, people need to, first of all, we are starting to live in a moralless society where
True,
people have no morals.
true.
And instead of being a
What do you mean
yes
starting?
man, instead of being a yes man, like with Michael Jackson and the surgeries and the drugs, instead of saying no and standing up to him and telling him, no, quit fucking your face up. Stop. Why
Mm-hmm.
are you indulging him? You would have come out better telling him no than going ahead and playing into these weird ass fantasies that he thought he looked
Well,
better.
hell, we can say that about Little Kim too.
Right. That's what I'm saying. A lot of these people,
I don't know
they
who the
need
hell she
somebody.
is now, Casper. I don't know if Casper was
Well,
Michael,
see,
if
the thing
Casper
with
was
Lil
Kim.
Kim,
They,
she really has always wanted to be a white woman.
mm-hmm.
Listen at how, and she has admitted this, but listen at how she talks now versus when she first came on the scene.
Right.
In addition to how she looks now,
Mm-hmm.
she's always had that. I don't know. I guess she thought she'd be better accepted if she
Uh-huh.
wasn't who she was. And I'm like, no, baby, people loved you more when you were Kimberly Jones instead of this whatever. Same thing with Sammy Sosa. He looked like the damn Frankenberry on the cereal box.
Well, that reminds me. Have you guys watched Lovecraft Country, or is it Lovecraft Yeah, that's it. Lovecraft Country. Do you know the lady in the show, the one who always wanted to be a white woman? And so she took some type of magic potion and it literally makes her change into a white woman with blue eyes and, you know, all this kind of stuff. And she could literally, you know, this is back in the days when all the, I mean, it's always been prejudice, but you know, I mean, back in the day when, you know, it was really bad for a lot of people and she wanted to be white. So that's what she did. She took like this potion or whatever. But Lovecraft Country, a lot of people really enjoy that show on Hulu. Me myself, I watched the first season and I was just like, it's okay.
It's on HBO, but yeah.
It's okay. I just can't really get into the show like that. Matter of fact, you know, most shows that I watch, I do reviews on. That's one show I never even had the urge to do a review on because I'm like, this, what the? But I don't know. I just watched it because of all the hype. I just wanted to see if it was something I was missing out on. But for those of you who like
that
it,
show I was talking to you about, that Trial 4.
uh-huh.
Did you ever watch that?
Nope, I ain't
Netflix?
I ain't had a chance to watch, girl, because over the holiday I ain't really had a chance to start that one yet.
Has anybody else seen that one, Trial 4?
It's on Netflix. It's about a guy who was went to jail for murdering a white guy, right?
A police officer.
Yeah, police officer. Okay. And his name was Sean something.
Sean Ellis.
Sean Ellis.
Up in Boston.
Yep.
And that happened in what, 93?
Yeah, it was a while back.
That story has so many twists and turns, but not the only thing they could even say about him was that the cop was supposed to be like moonlighting and you know, supposed to be some kind of security at the Walgreens overnight. Mm-hmm. And he happened to go to the store within that hour on that day that cop got killed. He went to the store and bought his sister some Pampers.
And so they put that along with the cop dying and him being at the same location during that day. I'm going to watch it because, again, I want to review it with you.
It's
so just let me know. Let me know what day you want to do the review, and I'll make sure I watch it. I'll make sure I watch it. Has anybody else seen it? I remember the story. I mean, I remember the name. That's one of the names that you just, you know, even though you might remember the full details, but you remember that story. You remember that Sean Ellis. That rings a bell every time I hear that name. So I do remember
the 4 times.
Yep.
The first one was a mistrial. The second one was like a hung jury. The third one, they convicted him. He spent all these years. He spent like 18 years in prison. Mm-hmm. And then he got this one lawyer, and that woman, that was a badass white woman. Let me tell you that. Because when I say she dug in them records, she dug deep in them police files. And I mean, police files, FBI files, she dug. And they was like, oh, well, we need a check. In order for you to have all these records, we need a check for $3,500. She cut him a check that same damn day and had it messaged over.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I definitely want to check it out. It's so many good shows. Like, the one good thing that I can say about this whole CV19 era, I don't know if it's going to become an era or if it's going to...
Netflix, you can get my money every month.
Netflix, Hulu, I mean, they is going hard in the paint. And shout out to these actors and actresses that are still putting their, you know, lives on the line to entertain us. Because a lot of them are sitting at home, like even Kevin Hart. He put out a stand-up comedy show, and he was in his basement, his den. That was the most boring
shit I ever seen in my life.
But see, some people enjoyed it. So, you know, some people might think it's boring. Some people really enjoyed it.
Fell asleep.
I like
it. Well, some people enjoyed it. But my point is, a lot of these people are still out here trying to entertain us because they know what the world is going through, and they don't have to. But there's a lot of great actors out here who are putting out
There
these
are some, I wanted to
movies.
say,
Like,
there are some of these new shows that are coming out. There
yeah,
are some actors and actresses who are putting their lives on the line, but a lot of these shows, they were already, what we're seeing, some of these shows was made years ago and have been put on the shelves. And now, because of COVID, they want to, keep putting
yeah.
the
Some of
momentum
them,
out
some
there.
of them
Somebody,
have,
they want to keep making money. So they put
yeah,
them out, they've been putting this stuff out there,
yeah,
this content out there so that they can
yeah.
maintain money.
When it comes to the series and stuff, yeah, some of them was already created because
Oh, some of them
but
movies too. If you
still,
look at them, they dated.
mhm, right. But there
They were
still are a lot
dated.
of people who are currently acting and currently
Yeah.
putting movies and shows together. So I'm just gonna say shout out to them because a lot of people don't stay at home and a lot of people keep going out all the time and not being vigilant, not just a lot of people just can't stay home. They get bored out their minds, they go stir crazy, they get what do you call it?
Fever.
Fever, cabin fever. And so with these shows on, whether they're great, awful, horrible, I mean, a lot of people have different opinions, but it does add a lot more entertainment and it makes it easier sometimes when you have entertainment because it ain't like it used to be. Like back in the day, everybody used to sit around the table and play Monopoly, different games, different card games. What's that game where you Pictionary, all kind of different things. That's what we used to do back in the day before we had all this social media. We ain't in that era no more. So people
Yeah,
don't
me and
want
my kids do
to enter. I'm sure you and your kids do that, Karma Diva. But
that. We
I'm
do. I
saying
got,
we're not in
we got
that
all them
era.
games. Yeah, I mean, I understand what you're saying, but that's the whole point in me introducing that to my kids is
Mhm.
that you don't have to have electronics in
To
your
have
hand
fun. Right.
or in your face all the time for you to
Mhm.
have fun.
Right.
And
And a
I
lot of
mean,
people
a
need to
lot,
get back to that. Get back to that era.
that's part of the reason why we are so disconnected as people is
Yep.
because people don't want to spend the time to sit face to
And we
face,
always like this.
right, on a computer, on a phone, on a tablet,
Mhm.
on.
Look at Papa Gator. But you're right.
Oh
I mean,
my
but
goodness.
honestly, it's the truth. A lot of kids hear about these games and they like, what? What?
What
What?
is that?
Even well-known games, like well-known popular games. What? What is that? So yeah,
Mhm.
it's time for us to get back to that. Get back to the basics. Get back to the basics. Having fun. Putting the kids outside in the yard. It's okay to go out in your own yard. Even if you don't want to take them to the park, take them to the gym. It's okay to go out in your own yard. And have some fun. Run around, play
Yeah,
football,
you
play
see
catch,
these
play
kids all
basketball.
the time, they
You
was in
know.
the yard, and I made sure they had plenty of like games and stuff to play out
Mhm.
there in the yard, and
Mhm. Mhm.
we had like a giant Connect Four, the kind you have in sit up in the yard. I mean,
Yes.
yeah, we had that. Girl,
I
I had
like the
them run.
giant chess. I like the giant chess too. The
I
chess
don't know how to
pieces
play that, but
and
yeah,
the chess and the checkers. Yeah, I like those.
I made sure to buy a pool that only Denavia and her three little buddies out there, they was the only three that was allowed to get in that pool.
Mhm.
Nobody else better not set a foot in that pool. Um, you know, uh, boxes of chalk, water balloons, just all kind of stuff that I was like, hey, y'all can still be out here in the yard and have fun. Y'all don't, I mean,
Yeah.
just
Gotta
because
keep the
we,
kids entertained. Gotta keep them entertained.
right,
And let them know that it's so even if I know you guys got cable and all that stuff, but I'm just saying, even in the situations where some people they might not have cable, might not have access to Hulu and all that kind of stuff. You guys have to get creative and get back to the basics.
well,
Get
see,
back to
like
the
I
basics.
don't have cable, but I got Hulu, Netflix, Disney, Peacock. all them little apps you can get on your phone. We watch them on TV, so we ain't missing out on nothing.
Yep, yep. Yeah,
We ain't
it's a whole lot of
missing.
different outlets nowadays to get either social media or to get TV shows and movie networks and all that jazz. But a lot of people need to I don't know, it's like it's hard. I know it's hard to stay at home. And it's easy. It's a little easier for me when you work from home. It's a little easier to be like, I'm already at home. You know, you don't have to
It's
be
called
at work.
unplug. It's called unplug
Right.
and reconnect to society.
Yeah.
Reconnect to your
Hey,
roots.
what's up, Fish Scale 2008? Did you enjoy the food that I sent home with your mother today?
Hey, you
I
know
made
what? I
I
don't know
made you
what
like
I
3
hit.
plates of food.
I don't know what I hit, but I can't see nothing. I'm talking and I can hear you.
Well, just back out and come back in if you
Yeah,
have to. Okay.
that's what I'm about to do.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, Fish Scale 2008. Your mother came over today and we just was chopping it up and having a good old time, good old chit chat and catching up and stuff. And I sent her home with like 3 or 4 plates. I was like, take some food home, take some food home. I know y'all cooked on the holiday, so but yeah, I had to
How
send some
the hell
food.
do I do this? I don't even know how to back out of here.
I'm gonna kick you out. I'll kick you out.
All
He said he said, yeah, I'm about to shower and eat. Yeah, I gave you everything. I gave you everything. I was like, do he like greens? Do he like yams? Do he like dressing? Do he like red velvet cake? Do he like banana pudding? Do he like she said, just put it in there, just put it in there. So I gave you like 3, 4 plates of food. So I hope you enjoy it. I'm about to smash some when we get off of here. I already got my plate. I made it like right before we went live, and I was like, when I get off, I'm gonna go ahead and go in there and eat my little plate. But yeah, Miss Sislo, she over there. Then you change your name to Daddy Shark. I can't take you. I can't take you, Miss Sislo. Could you get him?
He playing too
Could
much.
you get him? His last name was King Papa or Papa Gator or some shit. Now he done changed his name to Daddy Shark.
What? Oh Lord, he got
That's
too
your
much damn
friend.
time
That's
on
your
his hands.
friend.
You keep inviting him on there. Shit, you keep inviting him here.
Well, first of all, I invite everyone. Like anybody, Friday Night Lives, anybody can jump on the screen. All they gotta do is click the link in the chat and jump on the screen and chop it up with us, shoot shit. But I just saw that he changed it to Daddy Shark. I was so tickled.
You need to change it to Baby Shark. Then he'll have a theme song.
That is a TV show, ain't it?
Baby Shark. I remember the first time I heard that. I mean, it was my little cousin's birthday party, but everybody started doing. All the adults was doing the dance moves, and I'm sitting there like, "What the hell is going on?" And even my
You
little
said
cousin,
Baby Sharks, do. I don't even
yeah,
think I've ever seen that show.
I've never seen the show. They turned the music on because it was her birthday party, and
Oh,
even
okay.
she was sitting there looking. All the adults is doing the movements and shit, and she just looking at them like, "Why is y'all grown ass people doing this?"
Oh.
But I want to go back a few topics. I want to go back to this Kevin Hart shit.
Okay.
I understand everybody got differences of opinions, but let's be honest. Y'all gotta
Daddy
admit that
Shark,
shit,
I think Daddy Shark would be a good one to converse with about that.
it was I mean, I'm not even trying to be funny. There was not a joke before I fell asleep. There was not a joke that I actually laughed at. And I got about halfway through that thing. There was not a single joke that I laughed at or cracked a smile.
I
I
found
was
some.
like,
I found some.
and then
You
I
you
got
on mute, Daddy Shark. You put yourself on mute. You gotta unmute your mic.
But what killed
Oh,
me?
no, you the administrator. Unmute me.
I never muted you. I can't unmute you when you mute yourself.
But
Oh, whatever. That's what I heard.
Thanksgiving, but then when people were critiquing it, he was getting mad. So obviously, you do give some fucks because you're getting mad.
Well, the whole title of the show was about him not caring what came out of his mouth. That's why he named it what he named it. But how did you feel about it, Daddy Shark? And Miss Cisco, have you seen it? Have you seen Kevin Hart's new stand-up comedy show that he's doing from his basement?
I'm a big Kevin Hart.
We can't hear you.
I haven't seen it yet, but I'm going to watch it. But I'm a huge Kevin Hart.
Miss Cisco, we can't hear
is
you.
the
That's a
10-year-old
different
coming
lady.
on?
That's a different lady.
The
You
cheek?
can't hear me?
No, we can't.
I'm kidding.
It's real low.
Oh,
Is your hand over the microphone or is your hand over the?
No, it's the same. I just same thing.
Well, just try to speak closer into the mic or something. Yeah.
He's trying to talk sexy and low.
I know you talking like you talking to your man in the bedroom. Like, hey.
First of all, ain't got no man. Aw, it gotta be the computer.
Yeah, because it's really low. We can barely hear you.
Well, see, the thing is, if you ain't got one, you trying to catch one with that voice. Yes.
Girl.
I'm a big Kevin Hart fan.
Hey, man. Don't give me stuff.
See if they're trying to sound all cute and sexy.
Is that any better?
No, you still real low. You on your computer? Is your computer right in front of you? Is it a laptop? Is it right in front of you?
Yeah.
Like sometimes with these laptops, if you're too far away.
Is that any better?
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Go ahead.
I'm still trying to figure out what's going on first.
Oh, I know what's going on.
Oh shit!
Oh, well, tell me.
I thought we were doing sexy voices.
No, I won't be none.
Look, we heard that one. We heard that.
Because I moved everything. I had a bunch of stuff sitting on top of it.
Oh, okay. Well, we hear you better now.
Well, okay, all right then.
Now you said you don't like Kevin Hart. You don't like Kevin Hart at all?
Oh no, I'm a big Kevin Hart fan.
Oh, okay. My bad. Go ahead.
I love Kevin Hart. I haven't seen it yet, but
okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to give any spoilers. I'm not going to give any spoilers, but I think you should check it out if you like, because I'm a huge Kevin Hart fan, and I checked it out because I wanted to see what it was about.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it.
I'm not a big Kevin Hart fan, and
we know. Say it one more time.
I am not a big Kevin Hart fan.
Not even of the movies.
Say from the chest next time. Say from the chest.
Hold up. Karma Diva, you gotta clarify. Is it movies as well, or just the stand-up part, or both?
Both.
Both? Okay.
I loved Soul Plane. I loved Soul Plane. And I liked him, what was that, The Wedding Ringer or The Ringer or whatever that was. I love that one. And then, Jumanji wasn't so much just about him, but I did like him in Jumanji. Other than that, the rest of his movies.
We like the jungle movies.
Welcome to the jungle. Hey.
But, I can say some of his earlier stand-ups were funny. But as he kept going on, and then like when he got quote unquote really, really big and his name was everywhere, I was like, okay, this dude is not that funny. Y'all just choosing him for right now. I was like, pretty soon, because if you think about it, Hollywood has a way of doing that. They quote unquote chosen Negro, and they so popular, they this and that, and they own everything, and everybody loves them. And then they find they have some kind of scandal that knocks them off of their pedestal, and then Hollywood tosses them to the side.
Well, he's still doing his thing. And he done been in scandal after scandal after scandal, but I've always liked him. I've always been entertained by him. All the way back to Soul Plane when his little booty was stuck on the toilet.
Girl, that shit was funny.
That was the most funniest I ever
That was a
saw.
hilarious movie.
He
That
was on
was a
that and
hilarious
seeing that dog fly past the window on the
Girl,
outside of the
that shit. That was funny.
and
And
Snoop
then
Dogg
Monique
falling
and Lonnie
asleep at the
Love
steering wheel. I mean the steering wheel. I said the steering wheel. Do you call
had
it
the
steering wheel on the
controls.
plane?
The controls.
The control. That was so funny. He was up there getting all high, and then next thing you know, he was like,
Eating them damn mushrooms. The dude Godfrey was like, no, no, no.
I know,
No,
Godfrey, I love him.
the little white
Gaylord.
boy was my favorite.
Gaylord. That's what Daddy Shark said his name was, Gaylord.
Gaylord.
Yeah,
Oh,
he was
Damon.
good.
Damon.
No, I love Flame, the gay dude,
It was
Oh,
Damon.
yeah.
and the little white boy. The little
Gaiman?
white boy
Yeah,
was hilarious.
Mhm.
Y'all gonna
Yeah, the
make me
little
watch
white boy,
that
that
movie.
was so funny. That little white boy and the man, the comedian, the man who was with the wife, and you
Oh,
know the
Tom
daughter,
Arnold.
Tom
the
Arnold.
daughter. Yeah, Tom Arnold. I love him. But yeah, I mean, a lot of people that his last stand up comedy that was in the basement of his own crib. A lot of people are yay, nay. You know, they have their
Scott
different
Williams talked
opinions,
about
but
it.
I enjoyed it. It was different. It was different. It was very
It
different.
was a more intimate setting, I'll say
Yeah,
that. And typically, when a comedian does that, they're more comfortable
right.
because they're in a smaller setting. They don't have so many people, quote unquote, they're trying to please at one
Right.
time.
Yeah.
You
And
know,
that's why I liked it, because it was more intimate.
Mm-hmm.
I'd
Yeah.
rather go see a comic at the Funny Bone than the Orpheum. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. See, I
But
Like
can't wait to get back to that stuff. I can't wait.
hmm
Yeah.
I
The
can't
funny
wait.
bone. The funny bone always had the funniest people out there. Yeah.
I
So
remember I went to see Country Wayne out there, man.
oh, he's a fool. He's a whole riot.
He's funny on YouTube, but
Uh-huh.
when in person, that dude, because I thought he was this church comedian, and man, that
Bruh.
dude, from the time he walked on the stage until he walked off, I was rolling.
You
I
know
got a
what?
funny picture. We ended up getting a picture with him.
I have never seen him in person, but you know who I would love to go see in person? Miss Shirlene. Miss Shirlene.
I don't even know who that is.
You know who she is. She's the very skinny black lady with the gray wig who always be on Facebook and IG, and she's a church lady, the one who's always cutting up. And Miss Shirlene, come on, oh, you gotta look her up, Karma Diva. Everybody knows Miss Shirlene. Sislo, do you know Miss Shirlene?
Yeah, her name is Christine Porter.
Christine, but her stage name or whatever is Miss Shirlene. But her real name is what? Christy what?
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna go to Facebook and I'm gonna pull her picture up so I can show Karma Diva.
I mean, I've heard of her name, but I've never watched any of her skits or anything. I couldn't
Yeah,
tell you.
she's crazy funny.
She could be in a photo lineup and I wouldn't know who the hell she was.
Yeah, she's funny.
I probably picked her. I'm like, he the one that did it.
You said what?
She's trying to get me riled up.
I picked Daddy Shark before I picked whoever Miss Shirlene.
Damn right.
The only Miss Shirlene I know about is what's her name, Mama, on Love and Hip Hop, Rashida's mama.
Oh,
that's the only Miss Shirlene I know about. And she ain't funny, but she a trip.
Hold on.
I like them episodes when her and Mama D was gonna fight.
Hold on, I'm about to show a video real quick.
ain't gonna lie, but they got tipped off by somebody at the church. So that's why I'm here to handle my business. I get locked up for 15 days. They say you want to make bail. I said no, because I'm not gonna give y'all no more money. What the devil meant for bad, God meant for good. Because I made some connects while I was locked down. While I was locked down, I made connects with a lot of people. So I'm going to shout. I'm going to praise God. I'm going to praise him. Your hater want to see you struggle, but God going to give you double. Ah! Thank you, Lord. Thank you. Thank you, Lord.
You're skinny, girl. She's so skinny.
So silly. She is so over the top. That's Miss Shirley.
I started smiling, started rolling down the hill, tipped over and started rolling. Now that was
Hold
funny.
on. That was so funny. But yeah, okay, so that's Miss Shirley. Hey, Lisa. How you doing? She said, hey, y'all, what's going on in Omaha? We doing good up here in Omaha. What's going on in Texas? What's going on with you in Texas? You need to invite us to your channel one day. Lisa, invite us to your channel so we can jump on your StreamYard. Yeah, she has a channel too.
Okay.
The people who are YouTube channels that support me always try to let people know they have a channel too, so people can support them as well. But yeah, my cousin though, let me find my cousin. My cousin just started a YouTube channel, and it's going to be about home decor, home decoration, home designs, all that, this, that, and the third. I'm going to drop her link in the chat because I want people to support her YouTube channel. She's amazing. She's very talented. She's very beautiful. And she's trying to grow her YouTube channel. So let me get her link. Okay, I'm going to put her link in here.
So I was late to the chat. While you doing that, how was everybody's Thanksgiving? Everybody still got the itis? Y'all fat and full? And
I'm fat and full and want some more.
Girl, I told you I was cooking my turkey in that broiler. That sucker was so tender. I took that lid off of there, and them wings was just falling apart. The meat was just falling apart. I said, yeah, buddy.
And my ham. That's all I gotta say.
Oh yeah.
My ham.
Macaroni was so cheesy. I was like, I know. Y'all say y'all like macaroni and cheese, so
Yes.
I gave y'all the cheese.
You have to have cheesy macaroni, and it gotta be creamy, and it gotta be moist, and it gotta be juicy, and it gotta be just.
I'm gonna need you to quit describing that because Curtis is getting thoughts.
Yes, we still talking about macaroni. Yeah, we still talking about macaroni. Okay. Carry on. Daddy Shark. What'd he do?
I seen him. He readjusted them glasses.
Oh.
They was getting foggy. There you go again.
Don't hit us with the tongue game. Don't hit us with that mug.
That better. That better.
Him and the cow tongue.
I can't even get my tongue past my lip. His shit go way up to the eyebrows.
That dude he can pick his nose with his tongue.
I can't even listen. My tongue ain't long at all. Listen to me, my tongue ain't long at all. Ooh, Miss Cisco. They cutting up. They cutting up. See?
Right. I didn't do nothing yet.
It don't take much. Carmen deal is funny.
I don't know. They cutting up. What was your?
I didn't do nothing.
I ain't did nothing yet.
I'm innocent.
I'm telling y'all, my whole pan of dressing, I can eat it for breakfast, lunch, dinner. Mm,
Yeah, I don't even mess with the dressing. I let Mama do
I
the dressing. I
love.
don't even.
I made some fire. Matter of fact, let me show y'all my desserts that I made. Let me show y'all my desserts. As far as I think the best thing I made this holiday, or not the best, but the most delicious to me, was probably my ham and my red velvet cake and my
See, I was not aware. I was not
dressing.
made aware of any red velvet cake, and I heard you
I
mention banana
posted it.
pudding.
I
I was not.
posted it.
I told you I've been having
I'm
problems with my phone all week. I ain't been able to do nothing. I can't even get on
man.
Messenger right now.
I have a lot left. Well, not a whole lot, but I have enough to give you some. So I still have some red velvet. I still got some pecan. I still got some cheesecake,
Yeah,
strawberry cheesecake.
the Navy the only one to eat cheesecake.
Cheesecake. Okay, okay. Well, yeah, I still got some cheesecake. Um, yeah. So if you're interested, hunty child.
Mm. I have to see, cause like I said, well,
Yeah.
I did all that cooking the other day, and standing up on my feet, and I was tired, and then I laid
Uh-huh.
down, and then here come the kids. They kept coming in here bothering me, and I got
This
up, and then I was up all night, no sleep, and then Mama come in here. Come on, let's go shopping. I said, I ain't got no damn money. Come on, you going with me? We going shopping. I need you to go with me. We leave the house at 5:30. Go shop. Hell, we didn't get home till 11.
okay. Wow. Well, Lisa says she needs to speak with me. So, Lisa, hit me up. Inbox me on Facebook. Or I think you got my email too. So, inbox me or email. And you got my phone number. So, just call me and hit me up. But everybody, this is my custom cake decorating page on Facebook. Tanya's Delight Slice by Slice.
What
Here's
the
a
hell?
This is a strawberry cheesecake, and it got strawberries on it. It got raspberries. It got blueberries on it. And then it got a strawberry glaze on it. It's a 10-inch round, 10-inch round, and about 3 inches high cheesecake. So it's a really big cheesecake, and it's really delicious, really creamy. That's what I made for Thanksgiving. I also made a big old pan of banana pudding, and that
That's
shit
what I'm talking about.
is bomb. Ooh, it was
No,
so
I might
good.
have to drive. I might have to drive over there for some of that there.
Yes, they've been tearing it up, child, tearing it up. And I put a lot of cookies in mine. I gotta have a lot of cookies in my banana pudding, so it got layers of cookies, layers and layers of cookies. Um, And then my last dessert that I made was this one was a request from my 19-year-old, a red velvet cake.
Oh, that's
So
now see. That's look at that. That is instant diabetes. My
man, they
blood,
didn't even want
my
to
blood
cut it.
sugar just went up just from looking at it.
They didn't want to cut it. They didn't want to cut into the cake. They didn't want to cut into the cheesecake. They was like, "You do it, you do it." I said, "I don't even eat cake. Y'all better eat that. Y'all better." I make cakes. I make cakes professionally. I don't indulge. But
My blood
pies,
sugar just shot
pies
up
is my
50
thing.
points just from looking at that.
Thank you, Lisa Croft. She said beautiful. Yeah, I
It
like
is
pies.
very beautiful.
I
I
like
like
pies.
pies. I like
Yes,
pie.
I like pies. I'm not a cake eater. I
I'm not
love
even
baking
going
them,
there with him.
and I love decorating, and I
Look,
love baking them.
I'm not.
That's it.
She ain't paying attention to you.
Oh, I'm paying attention to Curtis. He said he liked cakes. Oh, dang. Did I
No,
walk
I
into
didn't.
that?
I said I like pies. See, there you go
Oh,
lying on
see?
folks.
Okay.
Look, but she didn't see the smile and the laughter after you said it. She
I
don't be
know.
paying attention to you.
It's
Because
okay.
I was looking through the cakes. I'm like, I
But
can't
you
look
know
at
what's funny
his face and look
is
at the cakes at the same
I
time.
can relate to you because you a smart ass like me. You just
He
slide shit in
is. And
and
Miss Sislo, what did
just
you
like
call his
me.
humor? Miss Sislo, what did you call
You called
Daddy?
it dry
I'm
and
about to call him
morbid. But see, I
Daddy
get
Mac.
it because like I said, I'm just the same. I'm I'm a heckler. I'm not. I couldn't stand on stage and tell jokes, but I can sit in the crowd and crack a motherfucker up.
Why
That's
was I
who I
about
am.
to call him Daddy Mac though?
Hell
Well,
no.
you know,
The Mac Daddy make you jump for Daddy Mac
it
make
is.
you jump.
It is what it is.
For real though.
Mm-mm. No.
But yeah, Miss Cisco
No.
said he has a morbid, what she call it, a morbid sense of humor.
Morbid, dry sense of humor.
Yeah, dry, morbid sense of humor. That's it. That's it. But yeah, that's my cake decorating page on Facebook, Tanya's Delight Slice by Slice. If anybody wants to follow me on Facebook, I also have a YouTube channel where I do live cake decorating. So the name of the live cake decorating channel on YouTube is the same name as the Facebook page, Tanya's Delight Slice by Slice. Follow me and I'll follow you. All right, now back to what we were discussing. You can come over and get some. Yeah, gotta get my plug in. Gotta get my plug in. You know what I'm saying? Gotta get my plug in. But if you want to come get some of that banana pudding and that red velvet cake, you better get on it tomorrow because that red velvet probably got about 5 more slices.
No, I ain't gonna bother it. I'll let the
It's
boys
rich
have
and creamy, and the frosting. Oh my god! You know my homemade frosting.
I'll let the nephews have it. If it's only 5 slices, I'll let the nephews have it.
Fuck
All
that!
I
I'll be
did
over
was
3. I'll be at 3:00 in the morning. Have mine ready.
my son. You know I've been doing this for so long. I don't like my frostings. I just do everything by scratch and I just off the top of my head. So I don't even taste it. But my son had cut him a piece of cake and a piece of the frosting fell off on the plate. And so I grabbed it and I licked it. And I was like, as usual, the bomb. As usual, girl,
My
I do
mind
the head
just went
shake.
so far left.
When I did this, see, you nasty.
No, I wasn't talking about that, but you grabbed it and
Oh, okay.
licked
See, I don't even want to know. What?
Hey, you said it.
Yeah,
I'm
I got
just
Miss Cisco on here to monitor y'all because y'all be cutting up. Y'all be
I can't
cutting
hear
up,
it.
cutting
I
up
can't
in
hear it.
class.
I
I
can't hear
don't know.
what she's saying.
She said something about my
she
finger,
grabbed it and she licked it. And I said, oh.
and you
She's a
just
professional.
been.
She is a professional diva. Leave her alone. She's a
I'm a
professional.
professional cake decorator. I'm not a professional licker. My tongue
What?
ain't even that long.
Mm.
Not like yours.
What
Did
about the
y'all see
grabbing part? What about the
the
grabbing
people?
part? You grab and lick very well, from what I've heard.
The people who just now coming in, rewind a little bit and look at that tongue. His tongue goes from here all the way to it goes all the way that's a tongue to treasure. So
He licking his forehead.
it should be gold plated. If I saw that bad boy coming to me, I'd be like, spread eagle. I would spread eagle on your ass. I spread eagle on your ass.
I've had some gold-plated tongues. Let me tell you.
Child. Them dudes with the gold-plated tongues game. Ooh.
Like, you are the devil. You have been that, yeah.
I've been called worse.
That make you get up in the morning and cook breakfast at 4 a.m. before he got to go to work?
No, I ain't talking about all that.
Girl, you ain't never cooked no breakfast early in the morning for your man before he went to work? Child, you ain't. Miss Cislo, have you ever cooked breakfast for your man early in the morning before he went to work? That you know that brother put in some work overnight. Shoot, he waking up to grits and bacon and eggs and toast and coffee and.
Oh, is that what that's for?
Look, I ain't cooked, but hey, I'm like, shit, come on, let's get dressed. Let's go get something to eat.
The delivery.
I miss Village Inn. That was one of my
Girl, who you telling? But I'm telling you, I miss Village Inn too. But we go to
IHOP ain't shit compared to Village Inn. But
no,
now
I don't
Perkins
do IHOP.
is down there by the airport.
Perkins,
yeah.
at the airport. Perkins is the business.
Perkins for years. I've been missing them. Because you remember we used to have them all over Omaha, then they closed them. And I was pissed.
Yep.
But
They French toast.
Opened it up down there.
They French toast is fire.
I always get the sampler when I go there. Because you get so much everything.
I always get breakfast when I go there. I get like either the egg scramble sitting on the tater tots, or I get like the omelet, the everything omelet. But they French toast is fire, like so fire. They French toast is so good. I'm like, I miss Village Inn, but Perkins, they be on point. IHOP
Mm,
sucks. I cannot stand IHOP. They suck.
IHOP is garbage. Or maybe it's just the ones here. But because you know what? I can say this, like to me, the Sonics up here are
I hate
disgusting.
Sonic. I hate Sonic.
But see, the difference is like if you eat Sonic down south, totally different.
Okay, when you say down south, you mean like Bellevue's?
No, I'm talking about Texas, Arkansas,
Never mind. She
Oklahoma,
don't get it. Tanya
Louisiana.
got it.
I got
I
it.
heard
I
what the
got
hell you said. I heard
it.
you. I just choose to ignore you,
I
Negro.
I
hate
know.
Sonic. My
That's why I
son,
make sure I'm heard.
my son loves Sonic, and sometimes when he go to Sonic, he'll hit me up because we just had this habit. I broke them a long time ago. When you going to get somewhere to eat, you call people in the household and ask them, "Would you like them to bring you home something, even if they got to pay you for it?"
Nope, you
Okay,
eat it before you get
so
home.
so
That's the key.
no.
And
If you
throw
on
away
your way
all
home,
the evidence.
if you're on your way home from work and you picking up some food, I might say, yeah, pick me up something. I might say, no, I don't want nothing. I do the same with them. So sometimes he'll call me from Sonic and be like, Mom, do you want something? It takes me like 20 minutes, it feels like. Because
Now,
that
they
was
jalapeno
nasty. That's
poppers is
nasty.
banging.
That's nasty. I done
They
tried different things
jalapeno
throughout the
poppers
years.
is man, they jalapeno poppers is banging.
Now I
You
like
know
their
what I wish we
jalapeno
had here?
poppers.
I
I
wish
like
we
those.
had a churches here, man.
Oh my God, churches ain't been here since what, the 90s?
The
80s.
80s.
The
Go back to the
80s?
80s.
Was it the
Yeah,
80s when they left?
Yeah.
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 Oh
Uh-huh.
my God, I didn't realize it was in the
But
80s.
see, when I go to Kansas, you know, I go to Kansas City quite often. But when I go down there,
I need to
honey,
go there with you.
I'm always like, babe, he be like, and there's one around the block from him. He be like, I don't even eat churches like that. I'm like, I don't give a shit what you eat. I want churches.
That's like that barbecue joint in KC. What's the name of that barbecue
I
joint by the black people?
hate Gates. I
You
hate
don't
Gates.
like Gates?
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
care for
okay.
Gates either.
I ain't been there in years. So
You go to Gates for the show.
I ain't been there since I ain't been to Gates in probably 8 years. So I don't know how it changed now.
I have not eaten Gates. Let me see. My son just turned 18, so about
You know
16
what?
years.
To be
And
honest,
I
I don't.
just was like, I said, okay, everybody always hyping up Gates. They always hyping up Gates. And I was like, ugh.
There's a place in
Arthur Bryant. That's another
no,
one down there.
I love
no,
Yeah.
Arthur
Arthur
Bryant.
Bryant too. I love them too.
But I
do.
like
No.
them better. I wasn't that impressed with them. I
Mhm.
did not like the service there.
Yeah,
But it was better than Gates to me.
I like. Yeah, I love Arthur Bryant. I tried both of them, so I love both of them. But
And see,
no, I
they
was gonna
argue
say,
because he be talking about Red Haven. And I'm like,
No, I'm talking
you
about
would not.
Joe's. That's what it is.
Oh, Oklahoma Joe's. Yeah, they good. I like Oklahoma Joe's. But no, it's another place.
The one in Kansas City, it was just called
Smokehouse
Joe's.
or
It wasn't called
Stackhouse.
Oklahoma's.
Yeah, yeah,
Oklahoma. We got an Oklahoma here. Is that the same
yeah.
one?
It's the same company. That's you talking
Okay.
about the one in Southern. But
Yes,
yeah,
yes. Is it
in
good?
Kansas City it's called Joe's. I don't think I've ever had them, but I've heard
I
great
like
things
them.
about them. But Stackhouse is downtown Kansas City. Or not downtown, well yeah, that is downtown. Um it's kind the Power and Lights district. That's what it is. It's in the Power and Lights district.
Okay.
And I love them.
I
Oh
love me
my
some good
God.
barbecue. You know what,
They
y'all? I wish we had. No, I shouldn't say that. I'm not gonna say that.
Well, I got to pump up Rev Haven because that's the kin folks. And
it's certain places, and I'm not gonna say their name.
and like people talk about Bills. I love Bills. I
I'm not
love
gonna
it.
say their name. I'm not even gonna
They
say the
boil their
name.
meat. I don't give a damn. They meat is delicious. It falls off the bone, and that sauce, all nice and thick. Mm.
Are we,
Go ahead,
never
Tanya. Say
mind.
it.
I'm not even
Say it,
no,
Tanya.
no,
Say it, Tanya.
no.
It's nice and thick. Hello.
Y'all ain't gonna make me say nothing.
What's going
This
on?
is your open forum, and you the one can't speak freely. Okay.
Because I don't want to hate on nobody's restaurant.
It's a personal preference. Just because you don't like it, don't mean everybody's gonna agree with you.
I done had some horrible experiences over the last few years.
Where, Jim?
And I'm like, yeah, and I'm like, you know, you try to give people a chance, then you give them another chance, then you give them another chance.
You know what? I go to Jim's for the saucy fries and the peach cobbler. That's it.
I can't do it. I done gave up. I done gave and that was like my joint for years. Ever since Skeets closed. I mean, well, they didn't close. I thought they closed. You know what? I thought Skeets was closed for the Griznip because yes, I did say Griznip. I did. I thought they was closed for the Griznip because I would drive by there and it looked like the building had holes in the top of the roof. And I thought the building it was no for real. It got dilapidated and looked run down. So I honest to God, I thought they were closed.
I know they have looked closed for years, decades.
Right. Yeah. And then one day somebody posted on Facebook and said, "Oh my God, I just got me some Bill's barbecue." I said, "Oh shoot, they back open." And they said they never shut. They never shut down. Yeah, Skeets. And they said they never shut down. And I was like, "You lying?" I said, "Yes, they did." They was like, "No, they never shut down."
I know somebody who works there, and yeah, they've been, and I mean, she's been there for years. And yeah, they still up. I don't know if they still open. Hell, I don't know if they're still open, but I know.
We need to take a trip.
Where we going?
Where we going?
We gonna go to Skeets.
No, you alone.
You don't want to go?
That one.
No, you gotta go with me.
I ain't ate Skeets
since like early 90s. I know, neither have I.
It was the later 90s.
Mine was early 90s.
Like I said, I know somebody worked there and they had brought some to a gathering. And I was just
how long ago was it? But how long ago was it?
It was like late 90s, early 2000s.
Okay, well, I think we need to give them a shot and do a review, like a live review.
No,
you don't want to do it, Daddy Shark, Daddy Mac.
I don't do live reviews. Don't nobody care about my opinion.
Daddy Mac, you want? Okay, God dog it. I go by myself. Shit.
He's right. Don't nobody care about his opinion.
Now his tongue on the other hand.
But his tongue on the other hand.
See, I ain't been to Skeets in a long time, and I used to love Skeets.
Oh, yes, you do.
Yeah, lizard.
I thought Skeets I honestly thought they were closed. So I'm going to go down there, and I'm going to buy me some barbecue, and I'm going to do it tomorrow. And then I'm going to do a live review.
I'm kind of picky about what I eat, and oh no, ask my family; they'll tell you.
I was just playing. That was a joke.
I've always been kind of picky about what I eat, and
so you don't eat barbecue? Well, you just said you eat barbecue.
I eat girl, shit, I slammed some barbecue.
So what do you mean by that with them?
I don't like Skeets.
But see, you ain't been there since the 90s. You ain't been there since the 90s.
No, ain't nothing. I ain't ate at Gates since the early 2000s, and
but see, you still like Bills, and I'm like,
I do Bills. But you know, there's a lot of people that don't like Bills. But I'm like, hey,
I know.
I'm like, y'all cool. That's cool. I mean, more for me.
That's how I feel about some other restaurants, but I ain't gonna say no more. But yeah, I'm gonna go down there tomorrow. And I'm not even gonna tell them I'm gonna do I'm just gonna order my food like just a normal person would, and take
You
my
are a
food
normal
home.
person.
And I know I'm just
Right?
saying I'm not gonna show up like you know how some people they have these restaurants and they know people are gonna come to try their food and do a food review. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm getting at. But yeah, I'm just go in there and order my food and come home because I mean, like the first time I went to Crab Kings downtown, the guy knew who I was. So he was over there, hey, how you doing? I was like, yeah, I'm here to do a food review. Because when new restaurants open, I do food reviews. I go to the restaurants like with Krabby. What's that place on Ames Street?
Yeah,
I can't remember the damn name. What is it called?
Krabby Patties?
Crab. That's on that cartoon. That's what I was gonna say too.
Is it Happy Crab or some shit like that?
It's Happy Crab or something like that. But yeah, I went there and did a food review.
I've heard mixed reviews about that place. So
yeah, it's some. I just see some
when it
mixed
comes to
reviews too.
seafood, I don't fuck around at all. When it
Yeah,
comes to
and
seafood,
especially when it's expensive. We talking crab legs. We talking, them lobster tails. Them things ain't cheap. So I don't play when it comes to seafood. I go to some chicken joint, I go to some rib joint, I might not be but when I'm paying $50, $60 for some crab legs and some lobster tails and all that, I want them joints to be good. Ain't no slipping. And then just like Crab Kings, they don't give you no money back. If you're disappointed with your food, you can't get no money back.
they don't give you no money back.
They don't give you no refund, no money, like no coupon, no.
They said, "Look, this is not satisfaction guaranteed."
And I'm like,
You're gonna get the fucking give you. That's gonna be it.
And I admit I had a situation with them one time. I did tell them about it. And the next time I went down there, I had a more pleasurable experience. But I did have one bad experience down there. But I did call them. I knew I wasn't getting my damn money back. But again, that's like I don't know. But that's just like the Happy, whatever that place is on 72nd. They have a sign on their door that says, please check your bags before you leave. Because if you leave without something like that. So basically don't go home and be like, you forgot my crab legs. Make sure you check your bag before you leave. But anyway, I don't know if Lisa is still in the chat, but don't forget to inbox me, Lisa, or email me. I don't know if you're still in the chat, but I don't know if you want to talk to me about something regarding YouTube or regarding a show or topics or whatever. Just make sure you inbox me. Karma Diva, don't be jumping off the screen like that. You know you gotta put up your little church finger before you go.
You said what?
I said, don't be jumping off the screen like that. You know you gotta put your little finger up.
I didn't know it was gonna do that. I put my earbuds in. See, I put my earbuds in because I'm about to go do something. Am I?
Oh, okay. Yeah, you real loud.
I'm always loud.
But you gotta put that finger up. Like you put that finger up. You gotta walk out like this. With your little church finger.
Do you know the origin of that?
Do I want to know? Is it something creepy?
When slaves would go to church with their bathroom or go outside. No, when slaves. No, seriously, when slaves was when they would go to church with their masters, and they needed to be excused, they would put their one finger up to signal to their master that they were leaving.
Oh my God! See, this is why I like Friday Night Live, because I learned something. I swear I learned something every freaking Friday that I didn't know. So slaves had to put up their finger when they was in church with their masters to go to the bathroom. Oh wow, that's where it came from. Wow.
If they wanted to leave the room.
Miss Slow, did you know that? Why?
Yep, first.
Daddy Shark Daddy. Did you know that?
Mm-hmm.
Don't be showing us that too.
Wait a minute, I just walked in the room. Mama over here. Look, Mama over here whispering. Mama whispering, don't believe her. Don't believe her.
I don't want to say nothing. I don't want to say nothing to offend Mama Diva. Hi, Mama Diva.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, beautiful.
Yeah, I'm fixing her TV up for her. She broke the one I had. I ain't broke nothing. No, I got earbuds in. She can't hear y'all no way.
Yes, we can. We can hear her. Why you break her stuff?
Danae said, not Danae. Tanya said, hi, Mama Diva. Hi, Tanya, baby. She said, hi, Tanya, baby.
Hey, sweetie. I'm gonna have to, didn't you say your son's birthday was coming up or something?
What?
You said something.
I can't stand him.
Okay, never mind. All right, is there any other topics anybody want to put on the hood table tonight before we wrap it up?
She's trying to get me to go to Skeets with her tomorrow. It ain't happening.
A speech?
Well, it's been years. They might be done changed by now. See, Mama said it's been years. They might be done changed by now.
Change what?
But Skeets used to be good. They was better than Matola.
Oh, Skeets. Oh, okay. You know what? Tell Mama Diva tomorrow when I go down there, I will let her know. I will let her
take these earbuds.
She is loud. You know what? For real, I'm going to Skeets tomorrow and I'm going to try out. I'm going to get some. Give me like a 5-bone. Give me some beans and give me some potato salad. And I'm going to try their food out. And because I ain't been there in years. And I'm going to do a food review on here. I'm going to do a live food review of Skeets. And if anybody's watching and you know some of the delicious items they have, give me some suggestions. I love me some barbecue. I do love me some barbecue. So I definitely, and I'm doing this not because only I haven't been there in years, but a lot of people haven't been to Skeets in years. So I definitely want to. I do know people who still support Skeets, but I thought they were closed. Every time I drove past there, I just thought they were closed. Like they had literally shut down. And so now that I know they're not closed, you said what?
They probably should have.
Oh my God. Oh, see?
I'm just saying the like you said, the condition of the building gave off a negative vibe. It gave off a negative vibe. Like to go in there and eat when there's big, huge visible holes in the
ceiling.
building.
Yeah.
And you know, it was not well maintained. And
what do you think the issue was behind that? Just that the people couldn't afford to get maybe loans, maybe not home improvement, but you know what I mean, like I don't even know what kind of loan you would call it. Just take a loan out or maybe they weren't getting enough customers. Small business owner.
You need to close down and go back to the drawing board, figure something out, because that's part of the appeal of eating is, you know, seeing that okay, they maintain the at least the facade that it's a nice and reputable and clean eating place. Because I can tell you, I wouldn't want to eat from there with the way the condition of that building, and that's just being real.
Yeah. I always wondered when I found out that they were still open. I just always wondered, like, who's running the place now? Why does the building look like that? Like, child, I don't know. But again, I heard from people like within the last 6 months or so, people going down there and they like, oh, it's the bomb, just tastes like it used to always have. And I'm like, okay, I haven't ate there in years, so I don't even remember what the food tastes like. I just remember a long time ago, it was the only thing that my mother and father ordered when it came to barbecue was Skeets. So I'm gonna try them. I'm gonna take one for the team. Take one for the team.
Heard that live before.
And I'm gonna do a live review tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow.
Like I said,
What you say, Daddy? Shark Daddy. Shark Daddy. What you say?
What you say, Curtis?
What you say, Daddy? What
I don't know
you
what
say,
you're talking
Daddy?
about. I don't know what you're talking about.
Daddy.
You don't know what nobody talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He know what we talking about, Daddy.
Yeah, that 32-ounce tumbler must be empty.
What? I'm still on the same cup. What you talking about?
Yeah, it's the same cup, 32-ounce tumbler.
We started at 9 o'clock. We started at 9 o'clock, and I'm still on the same glass. Like,
Same glass, but I'm talking about the contents.
You know what?
I know what.
I'm sipping slow.
That's what she said.
You ain't been listening.
He a mess.
You be so busy talking and trying to get your point across. You ain't listening to what this nigga say.
I heard
And
exactly what he said.
been sliding shit in all night since I've
We
been
got
on.
the N-word flying around now?
I heard exactly what he said.
My goodness.
What you say?
We got the N-word flying around here now.
You call me a
Oh, she does
derogatory
that. She does that all the time.
N-word. You did.
I didn't. No, I didn't.
That was me.
It was both of you.
That was me to call you.
Y'all look alike.
No, what? You can't even see her under that hat. She don't even come on screen anymore. She just be showing her little avatar with her church hat.
I know. We ain't worthy.
Looking like an old church lady.
That's okay.
Looking all innocent.
I'm is.
And we know that's a lie. Hold your finger up when you walk into the church.
Hell no. I ain't never done that. Nah.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
What?
I'm telling you that tumbler's empty, bro.
Don't be lying. Don't be lying. Don't be lying. We done all done something bad before in our lives. Okay. We all have sinned and come short of the glory of God. That's my excuse.
You said we all done done so. Hold on, time out. Hold on.
That's
you
my
said
excuse.
we all done something bad in our lives. Mama said no here, not me.
Mama Diva. She knows she a saint. She knows she a saint. She ain't never done that. I got your back. I got your back. I believe you.
Shit.
I believe
she over here laughing because she know it's a damn lie herself.
Don't be getting on our Mama Diva. Don't be getting on her.
Don't be believing. Don't be trying to fall for that shit. Please don't do it.
Oh my
Y'all
goodness.
know the truth. Yeah, I know the truth. They may not know it. I do.
Ask Mama Diva, does she want me to pick her up something from Skeets?
She said no.
The shade.
You're over there laughing. She good. I'm good.
Ooh, okay.
I made ribs yesterday. I got leftovers.
But see, when I tried to ask for something, you said no. You said that's your problem and not mine. And you said something else.
What I probably said was that sounds like a you problem.
Yeah. Ain't that the same thing?
No.
That's your problem, not mine. Ain't that saying?
No, that's my catchphrase. But I don't know why I'm.
See, Karma Diva, get your friend. Get your friend.
That's your. I told you keep inviting him on here. Shit.
You know what? I ain't gonna come on here anymore. I ain't gotta deal with this.
I love me some Daddy Shark.
No,
no more. Don't be getting my hopes up high that you ain't coming on here no more.
You know what?
I don't even know if this is really you. This could be just somebody that sounds like you.
She sure ain't trying to show her face. But that's okay, Karma Diva. We know you beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
You ain't got nothing to
You
do
know,
with it.
You know what, Curtis? Don't get cut. I'm just saying.
she'll show her face next time, right?
No,
Okay,
she's
man.
just gonna keep showing her ass, which is about the same.
Oh.
Oh.
Karma Diva.
Why I gotta join Netflix and pay?
Join Netflix.
You ain't joining nothing. I don't know. I pay every month for this.
Join Netflix. Hey, but if Karma Diva already got it, you just need the password.
She got a password.
So we got Hulu, Netflix, BT, Disney.
Right.
That's
All
a
of those under
that's a
my name.
most stuff.
It's all under mine.
So if you can't find nothing to watch in this house, and we got cable too, if you can't find something this one, just go take a nap.
Go take
For
a
real,
nap.
go take a nap.
Yeah,
But
I'll
y'all,
take-
do y'all got any more topics y'all want to discuss before we wrap it up?
I'm so sick of this lady over here. Y'all don't even know. Come get her. Come get her.
Wow.
Yeah, you better not do anything to Mama Diva.
She
I'm gonna
knows.
set her outside.
I don't want her to come over there and pick you up off the ground.
Look, if anybody gonna be on the ground, it's gonna be both of us because we both gonna be done feel. I'm just saying.
I'm gonna take my
I
cane
know.
and
Y'all just over there playing. Y'all just over there playing. I used to do this, be the same way with my mama. Rest in peace.
Oh no,
My
my
mama whoop
mama.
your butt. Say something else, mama. Whoop your butt, girl.
No, I ain't never threatened to whoop her butt. Yeah,
She be like, girl, you ain't never too old.
I like living, so I ain't never threatened to do
Thank
that.
you. Thank you. Like I tell my kids, y'all better keep it under your breath. When they was little and they had a problem with me, you know how you sometimes have a problem with your parents? You better keep it under your breath. You better keep it under your breath.
I tell my kids, you
let
are
me
entitled to have feelings. You're entitled to be angry, but you can do that in your room.
And I tell my kids when they were younger, I said, you know what? I'm not even gonna lie. There was times when I used to cuss my mama smooth the hell out, but she never heard it.
Why?
I said she never heard it. It would be under my breath, or I would be like 50,
Boy, in my head, I was
50,000 feet away. I said, so don't get me wrong. I know kids, they sometimes they get mad with their parents and they be like, damn it, you know, they got their little cuss words. I'm like, just keep it to yourself. You can keep it to yourself.
Wait a minute. My son,
You be all right. You be all right.
Hold on, look. My son said, okay, Mom, when he turned 18, he said, so what cuss words am I allowed to say now?
You can say all the cuss words you want, but there's some particular ones that I don't want to hear.
I told
my
him,
son's,
you can say all you want, but I better not hear fuck or any of its variations.
And see, with my sons, once they got grown, my 19 and 23, once they got grown, they friends was over here. My 19-year-old has his best friends over here last night on Thanksgiving. And one of the friends said that one of their other best friends got barred from one of their friends can't go to the home of one of their other friends. And I said, why not? And they said, well, you know how he sometimes he say stuff that he shouldn't say, you know, and parents hear and whoop, whoop, whoop. I've always told my kids, y'all can say what y'all grown, y'all can say cuss words, y'all can say, but I'm not supposed to hear it. You can be in your bedroom with your homeboys. Y'all can be cutting up, talking about girls, all that kind of stuff. But I'm not supposed to hear specific things. And sometimes if I hear something and I'm like, keep it down, keep it down. They be like, oh, our bad. You know, and they'll lower their voices. But I'm not that parent that just be like, don't be cussing, don't be da. No, because you have to always put yourself in that child's shoes, and that's the way I did my parenting their entire life. I put myself in their shoes every time something popped off at school, on the block, in the neighborhood with another kid, another parent. I always try to put myself in their shoes first, and then decided what actions I would take from there. And sometimes they weren't the right actions because we parents don't always make the right decisions. And that's why I was banned and barred from all the high schools the senior year of my son's basketball career because I couldn't go to none of the basketball games in the OPS district for the last 4 games. So all the decisions that we parents make don't always be the best. I was banned and barred from all basketball games. Girl, banned and barred. Banned and barred. You know what? I'm surprised nobody got me on video. And that was, let's see, that was he's 23. So that was about 5 years ago. I'm surprised nobody got me on video, and it has circulated all around the world on social media. Because I straight clowned with that coach. After the game, I straight clowned with that coach. And the security had to drag me out the building. And I couldn't go to any more basketball games in the entire district for the rest of the season. But, I mean, hey.
I'm laughing at Mama. Mama talking about.
Hey, and I had no regrets. And I had no regrets. That coach was fired by the end of that season. I had no regrets because every parent had been complaining about that coach, and he been dogging all these parents, shading all these parents, cussing parents out. I'm the coach. I run this shit. He was that type of coach. And if you ever walked to him and had a question or anything, like when I had approached him that night of the game afterwards, I said, Coach, can I talk to you when you have some free time? He turned around and went off on me. I ain't got time for this shit. Y'all always want to talk to me. I always have win every game. He went off on me.
Oh, you gonna make
I had heard from other parents how he talked to them when they approached him with a question or concern. So when he went off on me like that in front of everybody after a big game, it was varsity night. It was a big game. Girl, I must have told, like, you know how you about to fight? Oh, hold my purse, hold my mule, take my keys. I'll be back.
Hold your mule.
I waited till all the kids, all the boys came out the locker room, and I stormed up in there, and I must have called him every name in the book. That's why your ass ain't gonna never win another motherfucking game. I was going off. And all the coaches who had been there for years, who knew me, they was like, oh damn, who let her in here? Girl, they was trying to calm me down. And them coaches, we like real cool to this day. Not that one, but I mean, we always been real cool. They've been supportive of my son since little. They still support my son. Even after they graduate, they be having events and stuff for the graduates all the time. But I went clean, smooth the hell off, and then got dragged out of school by security guards. And the security guards didn't even want to drag me out. They was like, please, Tanya, just come on. Just come on. Just leave. Just leave. And I'm like, okay, I'm leaving. But I still had a whole bunch of shit to say. And then when I walked out the door, all the kids on the team was clapping. Because I'm not going to go into the whole reason why all the parents had issues with this coach, but they was clapping. And my son, I was like, damn, I'm sorry. I know I embarrassed you. I know I'm sorry. And he was like, no, Mom, shoot, my homies in there. They talking about time somebody stood up to that fool. I was like, okay. And then the next season, he was gone. So, and he was from Council Bluffs, by the way. You know that school over there in Council Bluffs, Carmen Diva, called Lincoln? Lincoln something? Abe Lincoln. Yep, that's where he used to teach. Where they won no games over there. No games. And they recruited him for my son's school because of the fact he was besties with the principal. So it's a lot behind that. But yeah, girl, I got banned and barred from all the games. And I thought it was just for his school. Girl, I tried to get into another game. At another school, nope. But I was like, I didn't regret it. I spoke up. I said my piece. And what I did probably helped them get him out of there. So it is what it is.
Sometimes we got to say what we got to say. And if you get somebody in trouble, then that's on them.
Yeah,
So
because
they
I
don't
wanted
have
to.
you're
I
not
wanted
in
to tear
control
him.
of somebody else's behavior. That's something my daddy always said. You know, don't lump me in with everybody else. I have no control over what somebody else does, says, or feels.
Yep. Yep. And that's exactly how I feel. And when it comes to the kids, I've been a grown up for a long time, and I ain't really clown like truly clown since like probably my I don't know mid-30s, like really clown with somebody out in public. So it wasn't like in my interest to uh get in trouble or anything like that, but it was like he flipped out on me in front of everybody for no reason, like for real, after I done heard all this negative feedback from these other parents who be trying to holler at him and he be shading them and not giving them the time. You know how Red was? My hours are between 9 to 5. Then he hanging people over the rail. It was like he didn't want to have nothing to do with nobody who questioned him about his business, even though these were our kids. And if you try to talk to him, if he would shut you down, like I'll call you. You don't call me, I'll call you, like that kind of smoky shit from Friday. So yeah, he really clowned me. He did clown me. He clowned me, and I returned the favor. I returned the favor. That man was so red in the face. He was like, I can't believe this woman came back here. I waited till all the kids was out the locker room. And I went back there and I was like, oh, well, that's the hand that was dealt to me after I did that. And I don't regret it. I'm like, hey, you know what? And then like a week later, half of the damn varsity team quit. So it was a whole lot. Like I said, it was a whole lot going on that was wrong with that senior year basketball varsity team. So, but anyway. Anything else you want to talk about before I click this end button?
I want to know how much you drank tonight.
This, how many times I say this glass? It was up here. I showed you the glass when I first started the show.
That glass was never up there.
And it's still not. It's still something in here.
Mm-hmm. He said, mm-hmm.
Hey, come on, Daddy Shark. Now you done seen us throw down with the get down with the get
down. I'm just. I don't know what you're drinking. You could be drinking Everclear for all I know. I'm just checking on you. That's all.
At our get-togethers and our parties, this little 1 cup glass that wasn't even full to the top, child, and ain't even finished. Sure.
I was just concerned that you might be drinking Everclear. That's all.
No, it's not Everclear. It's what the hell am I drinking? Oh, it's it's Jose. It's Jose. It's the pineapple. It's pretty good. I got it from Walmart. Any more questions? Do you even drink margaritas? Do you drink margaritas?
Who are you talking to?
No, Daddy Shark, do you drink margaritas?
Yeah, on occasion.
Yeah, well, that's what it is. It's the Jose margarita, the clear one.
And how much tequila did you add?
It's good. Listen, it's Jose.
I'm just asking.
It's
you
Jose.
Asked if we had any more questions or anything else we want to talk about.
It's Jose margaritas. Look at it. It's yellow. Ain't no. You don't see.
Okay, I get it. So you add the margarita to the Everclear.
I don't drink Everclear. I don't drink Everclear. I told you I drank Everclear one time and I was like 25 years old.
They didn't make it back then.
Yes, they did. Believe me, they did. I will never forget.
I'm done.
Okay, you know what? I'm about to get off here because Daddy Shark Daddy, you know what?
You sound like an 80s rapper. Shark Daddy. Daddy
Daddy Shark, hey, Daddy Shark, hey. Shark Daddy make you do what? Shark Daddy make you do what? Hey.
Oh my God. All right, I'm done. Good night.
All right, Daddy.
You said you was done for the last hour.
Good night.
I've never said I was
Daddy. Good night,
Yeah,
Daddy. I want some ribs. Daddy.
What the hell is she talking about?
Like I
Okay,
said,
you missed that
how much
conversation,
tequila
Carmelita.
did she add?
Everybody, we're gonna
You
say
missed.
goodnight now. We're gonna say everybody stay blessed,
She
stay
missed that whole
vigilant, stay
conversation
smart.
with the ribs that we had. It's okay. It's okay. All right,
Keep it
everybody,
hood.
we out of here. It was fun. I enjoyed you guys. Last night we had a ball. Tonight we had a ball. Happy holidays. Happy Thanksgiving. Stay safe. Be blessed. What's that word, Karma Diva? Remain vigilant. Make sure you like the video. Share the video. If you are watching from Facebook, make sure you subscribe to The Hood Table on YouTube. DAHOOD Table. The Hood Table on Facebook. And share the video, like the video, and make sure you
Mama Diva
ring
said
our
when you put your mask
bell.
on, make sure you cover your nose up too.
Yes.
That's what Mama Diva said.
Mama Diva said, Carmel Diva's mother, Mama Diva said, make sure you wear a mask out there and cover up your mouth and your nose. And again, like and share the video and ring our notification bell.
Ring my bell. Ring my bell.
Ching-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. You know I'll be waiting for you to I do my little ching-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling.
I know.
All right, I love you, girl. We out.
Love you too. Good night.
Right.
Peace.
Good night. Peace. Deuces. And Carmen Diva forgot to say it. Stay hood.
I said it. You was talking. You didn't hear me.
Okay. She said keep it hood. She said keep it hood. I didn't hear her, but keep it hood. Bye-bye.
Bye, y'all.
Bye. Good night. Love you guys.